Greetings and salutations, friends, and welcome back to more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. Today, we are going to wander our happy little asses off in the only direction left to explore on the map, after you viciously assaulted and brutally murdered a peaceful community of mutants.
Oops.
Been mean to.
You know, these things happen sometimes.
Look,
You got a,
they had to die.
You got a few toys out of them, and you got some food and a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And you only managed to butcher half of your group.
Yeah, most of them-
Technically less than half.
Most of them.
I'm also very naked because all my armor was slapped away by whips.
Well,
What's
Do
the
we-
waves of
Tentacle.
tentacles?
Whips.
tentacles. It was hentai. Get it right.
You were raped. You don't
Yeah.
have to admit it, but what happened?
I
I
mean,
mean, it was pretty hot.
it was only logical because my mind was
Only
actually warped,
logical.
and now body's raped in reality.
Technically, I think you have to admit it. I mean, they don't force you to take the rape kit.
Yamate.
Yeah, but
Then the question is, how many hours did we use of that day to go down there and kill the mutants?
You spend a lot of time fighting the poor little bastards.
the DACA. It's time for sleepies, basically.
And then you scoured around picking up stuff and treating the wounded, etc.
Yeah, that's true. We did all
Oh,
that.
yeah.
All of them were just lying on the ground, arrows hanging over them, just like,
It
And
didn't
they're
take
just
more
like,
than a day,
no,
though, did it?
not him. Anything but him.
Your life is in my hands now. You better
Some of them were
respect me
saved.
now.
Just some of them.
No more mocking me. No more teasing me. Or you don't get the stitches.
But yes, you can assume a full day has passed, so pass off 1 unit of food.
8 days use.
So we did just use a unit of food, so that's 18 days of food.
But don't we now have a fuck ton more? Right?
Yep, we have instead of having like
you're-
a couple days, we have 18 days of food. That's a lot.
Okay.
We more than doubled
You
our
did
supply.
Yes, because half the people died. Good
That
number.
helps too. Less than half, god damn it.
We did get some of the not poop-filled food from here as well.
We have more than we have almost 60% fighting strength of what we once had.
And we still have the support crew.
Yep, the support crew, the mechanics, the chef. We don't have any arm weapons, dude. Cause
You
Yeah.
still have the meaty stew.
Well, now there's gonna be some mutants in there now.
See,
some
you would have left by
tentacles.
now.
Waste not, want not.
Wait, what if those tentacles taste like all dog? Oh no!
The PTSD is I eat one.
That's not
Because they
gonna
went
be
in your
good.
mouth anyways, whether you want it or not.
Yo, it's not on me.
So, anyway,
What are you talking about, dude? This is the best part.
Shush. Now what are we doing?
Well,
Oh, we're back traveling, huh?
first we pick on Aerith.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down here. We do that every day.
Yes, but this time it's serious and in-game reasons and stuff.
In-game reasons. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Lay it on me. What is it?
So, since you are the mechanically oriented here, you are the one who gets to suffer. Remember, you brought this upon yourself.
Oh no.
As your mechanic, a tiny mousy looking man or child, you're not entirely sure, walks
Man.
up to you and starts yanking on your robes like, Aerith! Aerith!
Ah, what?
The trucks! They're
What about
falling
the-
apart.
Oh shit.
They're all been running for a month. You need to fix them.
Oh fuck me with a rusty spoon then. Well, show me what's wrong then.
No.
Friend. No.
I'm
What do you
just
mean?
maintenance. You're supposed to fix things.
The fuck. But that is maintenance though.
Yes, but they're broken.
How did you break them?
We drove for a month.
Yes, that doesn't. Oh, whatever. You know what? Fine. I'll go over to the fucking trucks. Fucking screw this guy. This guy's fucking on my nerves. Carl,
Okay.
why?
You walks over to the trucks, get down on your knees to check it out. He keeps pestering you like, no, not that.
What is it
What are you
then?
doing?
Oh my god, I'm gonna shoot my fucking self. What is it? What is wrong with the truck?
Engine!
Well, that narrows it down slightly. Okay, then I'll make my way to the engine compartment then, before I fucking kill myself. Too bad I don't have my fucking pistol anymore.
Okay, yes, you can pop the hatch and look inside.
Pop the hatch. We peek in. I'm gonna get autism from that. Stop it all the time.
Oh, yes.
I'm not doing this. Why are you yelling at me?
I can see the green text matches your name. He's like, son of a bitch.
Yes, he is quite literally like it's
Oh,
making
now it's
weird
smart.
noises.
It's smarting up. It fixed. How it's red. Who is it?
I'm gonna kill myself.
Fix it, Aerith. Fix it.
All right, so I'll use. I'll look
Goddamn
around.
it, Kel, why are you drawing on the board? This is important.
Shut the fuck up! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself. All right, so I'll look around in the engine compartment. Is there anything that I see not working, missing components, broken, rust, anything?
Roll perception and intelligence.
Squid. Okay, perception first.
What?
Lighting incense candles for this particular part. Thank you. Maybe just keep the incense candles lit. Oh well, it's a past.
Should have brought new ones. I think the mechanic looks at you like, yeah, cheapskate. Why?
Cheapskate. This guy's kind of retarded. Is this the head mechanic besides me, or is this just like some other scrub?
Yes, this is your head mechanic.
No. No.
You're gonna have a lot to do with this guy.
Oh, no.
I've been keeping him on the sideline so far because I was waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike, and it's here now.
Aerith's bane of her existence has finally been revealed.
Right. You stare into the dark and dingy engine compartment. It's clearly been receiving relatively regular maintenance. However, a lot of the parts are getting badly worn down. They've been running under fairly severe stress for a month straight now through uncomfortable climates with very little stoppage. And it wasn't exactly a new truck to begin with.
Oh, well, shit.
You're probably going to have to look for some form of resupply relatively soon. As again, you feel at this point, rather familiar tugging on your sleeve. Fix it!
I will fix
What's wrong with it?
Lots of things. Things that we need to find other parts for.
It's making clanking noises.
Making clanky. Gonna make some clanky noises against you, that's for fucking sure. So, I will go to the commander and inform him. I'll be like, Canis, we need more fucking supplies for our vehicle because our engine's getting a little bit wonky. And she doesn't have much longer.
Shush. I am drawing.
Little
on the
mousy
map,
mechanic
damn it.
comes along just to go like, Aerith can't fix the trucks, boss.
Oh,
Lazy.
my God.
I always knew he was useless.
I'm gonna bap him on the head with my wrench. Fuck that guy.
Assaulting a superior officer. Where's the commissar?
What? I am the superior officer.
Oh.
Oh.
You're hurting a subordinate. Call the commissar. You're taking
Human
his job.
services. Oh no.
You're taking his job.
You're taking it. What am I? Aerith the Hispanic? Got him.
What was the snap for, you fucking fucker?
Because you love it.
Should we head to the other refugee camp? I want maybe.
We need to resupply soon, so we should scavenge if we can find anything along the way.
I mean, we are here at this wasteland that we created. Do we have anything else that we can just slap on? Come on, Aerith. I thought
Any
you were the
mach-
mechanicus, huh?
Well,
Why
I didn't.
doing your
All I
job?
found was this
Come
big
here with your
fucking heavy
problem.
stuff. All I wanted
And
was
I'm
heavy
trying-
stuff.
Aerith fixed it with mud.
Throw your body into the gears. Do it.
This is what you do, Aerith. Can't you fix it?
Fix it!
Oh my god! As the party gained
what that guy
autism,
said.
That guy.
Thanks.
We will find supplies to fix the vehicle, and then you can shut the fuck up about fixing the vehicle. That sounds great, doesn't it?
Then why did you come to me to tell me about this? Why aren't you fixing the vehicle? You're wasting precious time.
We need
Yeah,
parts.
Aerith. Fix it.
Fix
All
it,
right,
Aaron.
fine. I'll go scrounge around, see if we have any parts in the back. I really highly doubt anything we can fucking like cannibalize to use for this that we aren't using. Fuck. You know what? Screw it. We don't need AC. We don't need... Assuming this thing has AC.
Why do
Yeah,
you
you're
assume we have
You are
AC?
assuming things here, sir.
Time to go take a look and see if we have AC or anything I can cannibalize. Tubes. Whatever it is we need. I don't know. So, I look around the vehicle to see if we can't find anything that can be cannibalized to be used. Well, fuck.
Well, you spend like 2 hours walking around with the mousy mechanic following you around, going like, "Not that. Need it. Stop it.
Please tell me
Don't touch that."
He looks mousy. The irony. Yeah. Okay, well, we didn't find nothing. So that just means we need to go out and scavenge at some point and find parts soon. Do we have a... Is there any... Do we have a guesstimate on how long we have before it'll kick out or give out?
Once again, he looks at you and goes, "That's your job.
Oh my
Ah.
god!
Why do I have to do everything?"
You don't know? Okay, fine.
Ah.
What good are you and why are we feeding you?
He exists only to serve one purpose, Kyle, and that is to punish you.
Punish me for what?
I don't know yet, but I'll come up with
I
something.
don't know yet. What did this Neko do to deserve such ire?
Plus, Oldog's busy measuring distances on the map. He has a plan.
Oh my god.
Are the alcoves still going to be explored, all dog?
Well, shush. Let the autism flow. I'm making plans in the background.
The autism must flow.
Now, the trucks have taken a bit of a beating. They'll probably last you for a while longer, but if you don't find resupplies relatively soon, you run the risk of breaking them permanently.
Oh, that would
That's pretty bad.
probably mean death. Hmm.
Yeah, because at that point, Aerith will have to walk with the bouncy mechanic after him, like, "I told you!
Oh,
Should have fixed it!"
my wrench will be bloody by the end of this day. Bloody because I'll have murdered this man.
All
right.
Only doing his job. Fuck. God damn it, Aerith.
So aggressive.
Nobody said Earth was a nice person.
No, you said that before. Again and again.
I know, I have to constantly say that.
Okay. While the screaming was happening outside my office, I was drawing in the map room with everyone else that was important. Apparently
Wow.
PewDiePie's here too. What the fuck? Oh, yeah,
PewDiePie is here. What the fuck? Nice. All that ad revenue. Thanks.
So if there were already people fleeing through, is it possible they could end up congregating again into another camp further down?
I don't know. Probably. If anything,
we just
we
need to
have
find-
to.
If they
If any-
survive, yes.
I point at the map. This is like a route that we can take. I don't know about this alcove up here. I mean, we can check that out. I don't know if it's anything there. But we can go back to where we were before. We lost half of our men, and at least we don't have food problems.
I was thinking of naming the camera today Adolf Hitler, but I came up with somebody worse.
Yeah.
Oh my god, PewDiePie. He's practically Stalin.
A bit
Or
late
Mao
for
He's-
flattery.
He spoke the
was.
forbidden word, and
He
so...
said- What's the... Oh, shit, I was going to say the forbidden word. But then I was like, wait, Arch
What's
might
the
be
word?
Said
that.
it with the R.
Kyle's
Retweet.
about to say Voldemort. But he... See, my punishment is already having the required effect. He's already starting to think before doing things.
That's not because of that.
Because
I was...
he knows I'll lock him in a room with the mechanic.
No.
That is
No.
a really ploy to control this.
All right.
It would be a bad day.
All right. So we have this little alcove with my ex up
We need
here.
to find a...
Uh-huh.
We haven't checked that out
We haven't been up there, that's true.
because we were here last time and we didn't really do anything.
Well, we just scavenged the area and we couldn't find none.
That's what I mean.
Mhm.
So there was nothing
Fucking
there.
bad.
So I was thinking of not going this way and more along the lines of just going towards the end over here and probably setting up camp in the middle to kind of spear out and go down this way. check
And there's
these areas.
yeah,
That's fine with me.
yeah, it's fine.
No more major engagements until we can somewhat replenish the people Earth
Manpower.
killed.
What?
Yeah,
I
if,
killed?
If we even can find anyone that's willing to join or live. I mean,
Odds
I'm
are
sure we
there's
can
a handful every now and
persuade
then.
them somehow.
Sigh and look at everybody. We're gonna have to kind of split up in groups, and I will say this again. Having, foresight and breaking fourth wall, because Gambrian didn't listen to my orders last time, and I assumed that he wouldn't, even though I didn't know this. When we do find things that look like they might kill us, do not engage and do not risk yourselves. We just want to find out what's in these locations. If you find something, come back. I call in Aerith.
Do we drop someone off on the way then for this
Alright.
point?
Yes.
I
Point to
look
the
at the
map.
door, scream out, and you're both screaming at the little fucking mechanic. What are you doing? Get in here.
Okay. I'll fucking run and close the door. Hopefully he won't follow.
You hear a soft from the other side of the door.
Cradle's head.
Hey, Canis.
We need some sort of device, a Vox, if you can even make that, you crazy little bitch.
No. You can't
I
say
cough.
that. You can't.
Yeah, I can. Because I don't know if you're a man or a woman.
Fair enough. Roll a coin, flip a coin.
Flip a coin. Anyway, we need some sort of long-range communications. If anything, we can set up relays so that it doesn't take 8 hours for people to kind of communicate back to home base.
Do we still have we don't have Voxes in our trucks, right?
Have you looked?
Aerith, have you fucking taken account of our inventory? No.
Well, I took
Bad,
account
Eric.
of the people alive, the ammunition, the
And
food.
we forgot equipment and inventory. God damn.
That's
I knew it was too much responsibility for you.
All right, I'll go look after we're done debriefing.
It's not debriefing, we're briefing.
Briefing. Shut up. Details.
Well, if we're
Okay.
going to coordinate like in a larger search of the area, then yeah, we'll probably need at least a few relays or 1 or 2 relays to pass on through, and then once we reconverge, then we can decide where to go from there.
So, along the way, we're going to check out this little alcove. I'm going to assume it's desolate, because I don't know if anyone looked to the right to see what was here, which I assume nobody did, because I didn't either. So, I want
That's
to
a
figure
far
out...
away, so
It's not that far.
My name's Nerfy.
well, takes some
So, probably where all the refugees camped up, if it's not collapsed or filled with more fucking mutants. Because more chaos is coming through here, so we want to get away from this entrance very, very quickly.
that we do.
So, what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to not waste any more time? And just
Yeah,
straight up...
let's get moving.
I agree.
No. Like,
One thing I'm thinking
We
of,
need
why
to
we
find a
drop someone
vehicle.
off on the way and then make them head up there.
We do need to find parts, so we
On
should.
our way down there, are we gonna drop someone off here so they can move up here?
we'll just camp here, and then we'll just go up here and look. And if there's anything there, or if there's desolate or whatever the fuck, we'll find. If not, then we'll move on. We'll go to this location over here, and then we'll decide if we want to waste, not really waste, but use our time to go to, these 3 locations.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I mean, it's entirely, it depends what events happen along the way. As in more mechanical problems.
Fingers crossed. Fingers really crossed.
Anyway, we do need to find some sort of long-range communication so that we can actually do this effectively. So, Aerith, you have until we get to our second destination, this one over here, to come up with something that we can use to communicate over long distances.
All right, some sort of something shortwave frequency. Got it.
You can even set up towers or relays. It doesn't have to be purely mechanical, unless...
Or we can set up... Well, I'm trying to think if in certain areas where it's shorter, we can set up just a signal with binoculars and someone waving like a bit of cloth on a stick, like as a flag or something as a signal.
Look at Gambrian.
Somehow, I don't think the area is that open.
I think I have autism from that one.
And I look at Gambrian, and I open the door, and I point towards the rest of our troops. Do they look that bright to do orders like this? Any sort of orders? No. And we do not, and I mean, I think you're the only ones that can read, so that's not going to happen.
Yeah, we'll make some sort of fucking radio towers, something. We just need to find the resources, scavenge parts, or anything. Anything down here. There's got to be
Well, I
something.
mean,
Aerith needs to do work. And that's
Something. So,
We gotta
Rum.
find a big heap of scrap.
over here.
Damn, we moved
Wow.
far.
Well, I don't remember us getting
That's
in the driver's seat.
2 days. Okay.
Did anything?
No,
Nothing
2 days,
happened.
that's not
no,
2 days,
that's not 2 days.
hours.
That's 2 hours.
Never
The
mind.
God Emperor said, fuck the shit. No more talking.
There you go. 2 hours.
Rum. Now,
Shall we?
you're going to send Kyle and his new best friend north to scout.
Wait. No.
His two
Please.
best friends, Gambrian and the lead mechanic,
Take Gambrian over lead mechanic any day.
both going up there.
No.
All 3 of you.
You might find some good resources. I'm sure you're gonna do
Get
well.
abducted, sold into
Is
New
there
Camp
anything
Eden.
here, Gambrian? Go do this.
hmm
It'll probably take the rest of the day. It's like a 40-kilometer area.
All right.
The rest of us, though, should we
We
move
can ditch
ahead
him.
or should we just scout around the area?
Yeah,
This
we
area?
can ditch him.
Leave them.
I need to go find parts to make radio towers, dune buggy. Maybe.
No, but honestly, like, how many vehicles do we have?
2.
2.
But one of the trucks is dying.
All right, I'll head up there then. Are you coming with Aerith
Yeah, I'm going with you. I kind of need to.
and the little boy?
I hope
Damn,
not.
he's a little boy.
Eh, you're not
God.
sure.
Wait,
So-
really?
Child soldiers. Don't worry, little child.
the
I will protect
description.
you from the scary old man.
A mouse-looking man or child.
Now I have to act all maternally and protect this fucking annoying rat from you, the rapist. I'm the hero of this story.
All
now.
right, go do work.
All right.
They take one of the vehicles to go up there and scavenge the area. The rest of us go to our previous location, which was down here, where we were the first time.
Hmm.
Not the
Hmm.
new one. The old.
Meh. Okay. Begin the storytelling. Aerith wanders out into the middle of nowhere.
Well.
Followed closely by the small person. Are we there yet?
Oh my god.
Music to my ears.
Nearly.
Aerith rolls for sanity.
Well, she lost it.
Aerith fails. So, the area is pretty packed full of just junk, mostly. It would probably take you weeks to pick over all of it, but you could make an effort.
Effort to see anything that catches her eye. Maybe a vehicle frame or something.
Yes.
Engine parts are probably an idea.
So is that a perception mixed with int?
Yes.
hmm
Perception first and int second. Right?
Yep. Alright.
Good news for us.
Ooh.
It's okay.
You spot something a fair bit up on one of the mountains of rubble. Gambrian spots this too. Gambrian's convinced that it's probably some form of ice cream, while you think it's a vehicle of some sort.
Some sort of ice cream. Gambrian, that's adorable. But I don't
Suggestive too.
suggestive. Okay. Well, let's go up there and let's go see what it is.
Roll agility, it's quite the fucking climb.
You can go ahead and do that, Aerith. I'll wait here.
Catch me if I fall. Ah!
Aerith falls.
To her death, impaled on a rusty spike. At least my pain is over.
Aerith remembers her ankle as she loses grip.
Wait, ankle? That's a different universe and a different character from a different time arc. We don't talk about
Aerith has racial memories.
right. What?
Yes, you try to scale the side of this heap of rubble, but you don't get very far. Now, exactly how many degrees of fail did we just see?
What's my agility? 30 or something? I know it's not fucking good. Agility.
3. It's pretty good.
Is it three?
3 degrees of failure.
Oh, it's to 40 apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, 3.
You take a nice little tumble down the hill. You take 1d10.
You son of a... Wait, did we heal at all? Because that means
No.
I'm fucking... Oh, no.
We're still damaged.
And you break
probably.
your legs.
We
Bad.
did
you've
take a day, though.
taken,
We might have healed one.
No,
day.
no,
I'm
no, bad
dead.
pal. You take one day of healing
Well, how much is
because
healing?
you rested.
I have, what? Some tech priest. +2 to...
Did we regain the fate point as well, I guess?
Yes.
Fate points are back. How much do we heal over time? Was it 3?
2 hit points. And didn't you have Exsanguinate or something?
Yep. Okay, so I'm back where I am right now. I'm back at critical.
No.
Yeah, isn't it? Because I took 4 damage.
You don't have an Exsanguinate. Aerith.
Yeah, I do. Honestly.
Aerith.
You're bad.
It's
Oh,
right
there,
there.
also Sanguine. Details.
God damn it, I was about to say.
Okay, so you heal for 4. And you don't get to roll. I get to roll because I'm doing damage to you via the helpful aid of the environment. 5.
Well, now I'm...
Yeah.
Now, I broke my... Oh, my God.
That
Kill
was
me.
less impressive.
Kill me. No.
Right,
My
you're
God.
back into critical, so maybe you shouldn't try climbing again.
Just stick around there. Maybe I should find something out about this.
Why did I press that? Ignore
Because
that.
you wanted to
20.
take 15 damage instead of 5?
So, okay, what happens? Because now I'm 1 over critical, right? Right.
Yes,
That's how it works.
Go
you
over
try to
critical.
scale the mountain of piles of rubbish. You lose your footing, and what happens next is just a furball rolling down the mountainside going, yeah! Both
Sounds
Gambrian and the mousy-looking mechanic just stands by like, yep, knew that was going to happen.
The real pieces of shit. God damn it, why'd I do all the fucking work around here?
I don't
You
know.
volunteered.
Fucking useless.
You could have sent a mechanic up there.
Coulda.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
What creepy pervert will rape him?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, creepy pedophile pervert.
So, what next?
Well,
I guess I'll attempt it. I do have rope, and I am trained in climbing.
What? What? We'll pretend like we care.
Mm-hmm. I think I'll re-roll that. Just for this once.
100. No.
And yes.
I was kind of hoping.
Okay. Gambrian looks down at Aerith's recumbent form, spits on him, probably.
Oh,
Something
I'll
like
remember
that.
that.
Or
Goes up to the
Cigarette.
mountain like, I'll show you how it's done.
You spit on me.
Scurries up.
I will remember that.
BRB.
Cambrian makes it up without too much issue at all, really. You still think you're looking at an ice cream cone, but, I mean, minor details.
what is
You
this
yell, yell down at Aerith whether or not he would like to have the ice cream. Would you like to have the ice cream cone, Aerith?
Bring it down.
Okay, then.
thing?
Gambian retrieves the ice cream. Aerith, what you are looking at, once Gambrian scuttles back down the pile of rubbish, is a squat box that has several knobs on the front. Looks very, very fancy-like.
Mm. Fascinating.
You may roll intelligence.
Aerith will use her squeaky brain. That doesn't count because that's a
No, it
D20.
doesn't.
Motherfucker. My mouse is twitchy today.
What a good lad. Aerith reaches over and touches the ice cream all over, strokes it gently,
Mm.
twists some of the buttons oddly
Maybe
enough
like
attached to the ice cream, and comes to the conclusion that, Gambrian, this isn't ice cream at all.
What? Well, I'm kind of disappointed by that, but I assume it's some sort of radio, judging by what it sounds like.
Yes, it is a Voxcaster.
Oh, hey, this could come in handy. Now we just need the little tiny Vox things.
Yes, unfortunately, it's just a Voxcaster unit. It looks to be not guard issue, but maybe PDF. It's way, way too big and bulky to be guard. It looks like, you remember those really fucking old cell phones? The ones that were literally a fucking briefcase?
It's that, huh?
It's one of those, just the size of a backpack.
So can I carry this like a backpack?
I wouldn't recommend it. Not in
Okay.
a combat situation, anyways.
All right, so it's not even like the combat radios you see in fucking like Vietnam and stuff, huh?
Is there anything else that stands out in the heaps?
Nothing that you can see of particular interest. There's just a bunch of scrap everywhere.
Any scrap that I see that could be used for the vehicle? Or just useless?
Nothing that
rusted
you
scrap?
could salvage easily.
How much
You
time do
can
we have
see
left?
some other vehicles, like way further up on the hills of rubbish, but you don't know how the hell you'd get that down.
Back.
Well, if we have demolition charges, that would be fucking volatile. Though I'd want to consult an expert on demolitions before we even think of that. But let's make note of that. There are vehicles here that we could possibly use.
Oh my god, you did something useful?
Shut up. Out of character, you little hut.
All right, I guess at that point we head back to the truck. Tie off Arif and lug him back to the truck.
I can walk. I
Can
don't need to
you?
be carried. Do I? Please tell me I'm
I
not
mean-
dependent. Don't be a whore, Arch. He's like, I kind of want to.
Of course we can fucking walk.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Mr. Nuffy.
Oh my god.
Mousy mechanic is like, I knew you'd fall.
Oh,
Shouldn't have done that.
My
I-
God.
I kind of figured the same too, kid.
Hey, don't touch him there. We will proceed back. But Gambling has to walk in front because nobody trusts him. Did we lose Arch?
Okay.
Okay.
So, Kyle's dead,
Nice.
as usual. You rejoin with the rest of the convoy, and you can hand over your newly discovered radio.
I don't know about hand over.
I'm expecting we did something in the meanwhile, not just sit on our ass.
I don't know if I'd assume that much.
Yeah, that's putting it a little
That's
bit
why I
of a stretch.
said that before you started the fucking thing, before you started going up there.
Well, no, remember Arch said, I'll do this part first. So now,
Yes.
it's
Probably
Now
what
we
I've
can
done
do
to
your
up there.
part. You're gonna go up there.
Mhm.
Are you entirely sure?
Is that where we're gonna go, Kenneth? North?
Yeah, I mean, I want to scout it out.
But what if there are crocodiles?
There might be crocodiles there, I can tame them.
I was gonna say that
Nervous
that's
again.
the problem, and he's gonna tame all of them.
Mind fuck them all.
Mind fuck up. Murphy's lost it, guys.
We need a pet zoo. I don't know. Petting zoo.
I need my
I
entourage.
need betting soon, Murphy. Okay.
Wow.
Could be interesting at least. So yeah, let's head north. Check it out. Scout the area. Hopefully we don't instantly die from mines.
Okay. You start heading up north. There's not a whole lot up there. You get about halfway. You'd have to ditch the trucks, actually, to get the rest. It's, whatever roadway there was there has disappeared a while ago. The various buildings seems to have collapsed down from up above. It looks like it might have been passable a relatively short while ago, but the recent collapses has put a paid to that. You
Does
don't
it
see
seem
anything
stable.
stable, quote unquote.
Hmm.
Well, do we want to venture in?
Well, you're not there.
Ah,
Yeah. Remember, this is their turn now.
yeah, I now remember.
You're
Yeah.
over there now.
We're on our way back. This is what they're doing while we were doing that.
Let's at least see. Let's roll perception and int to see if this seems safe to even enter the collapsed area.
Yeah.
Perception and int. Oh yeah, I do average rolls with no help. The int was a success though, I think, wasn't it? Let's see. No. Wouldn't
Sanitov
notice.
walks up to a support pillar, gives it a kick. Couple of rocks fall on his head. Not big ones, just, smaller rocks. Just dink, dink, dink. Sanitov looks up and goes, well, I mean, I'm not dead. Looks stable.
What do you think, Caddis? This is good, isn't it?
I look inward to see how my perception and int is. Probably a lot worse than yours. I believe in your judgment.
Famous last words.
I do roll perception. I do not see anything. What I fucking figured. My God.
I'll roll perception too. Well, that's actually pass.
Okay, so, first and foremost, Canis. You decide to wander up to an even more shaky support pillar, and you look over at Zanitov kicking his, and you're like, that's how you do it. And give yours an almighty whack. You produce larger stones. Would you like to dodge?
Very much. Dodge. Oh my God.
Runs into them.
Shoves up.
Perry? Perry?
You're not in fucking the defensive stance.
Canis gets hit in the head by rocks.
Damn it, Aerith. It's your fault.
I'll pretend to not hear that telepathically.
You fucking get brained, too.
Damn.
Is that 9 damage?
You shouldn't be poking things.
Holy shit.
Was that actually
Yeah,
9
are
damage?
you okay?
Actual
I don't
damage.
get it.
Subtract toughness and head armor if you have.
2. Oh my God. That hurt.
Jesus
Yeah, it is.
Christ, we're gonna die from this shit.
I kind of fall over as I start almost drooling uncontrollably. Give me a fucking concussion. Okay,
That was.
I think I'm done for a few days.
Well, you're bleeding. I'll give you that, but not everywhere can be this bad, right? What do you think, Michael?
I've seen worse.
In all due technicality, that's 18 damage, but I didn't roll for location, so we'll just go with 9.
18
I mean, you should still be
for
able
a
to
few days.
stand.
I'm gonna go in the truck. And I'm gonna wait a few days.
He's like, I'm dumb.
Tell me how it goes, guys.
Would Zanitov like to venture in? Go forward.
Does it
boy.
look far? Are we like right here?
Yes, so you can't see the end of the quote-unquote tunnel of rubbish.
Did Michael see anything more with his perception? He rolled a 19. He didn't do anything or say anything. He didn't get rocks on him, at least.
Michel saw the rocks hit Oldog before proceeding to do his own investigation. Which pretty
What
much
did my
consisted
investigation
of
look like?
getting inside the tunnels a little bit, looking up at the roof, checking out, and just coming back out and like, yeah, I don't think it's very stable.
Hmm.
And
Santo,
his
I don't think this is
they're
very
bleeding
stable.
on the ground.
No. Well,
Zanitov clutching his head.
I think
Thank
you
you,
might be right,
Captain.
considering Canis' head wound, or body wound, I guess, since it didn't go into critical.
I
I'm
Well, you
pretty
might-
sure Gambrian comes back out and he's got like a cape on and stuff.
I think this
Captain
is
Obvious.
time to send my trusty raccoon, if you know what I mean. And I head back to the vehicle and see if I can get Rocket to head in there and look for things.
Okay.
I roll willpower for Rocket. I say to Rocket, see if you can find something useful, you know. Or at least, if there might be something, I don't know. Maybe. Let's see if you can get it. Very much no direction. He's probably gonna have fun in there and die. I don't know.
Okay. Rocket wanders off, happily, carelessly, knocking shit over as he goes. Within 5 minutes of entering, the entire goddamn tunnel complex collapses behind him.
He might find another way out, I'm sure.
Like he collapses a rather substantial portion too. It's quite marvelous. All you really see, like it's starting to collapse in the middle distance, and it just takes with it half the goddamn area. It's quite wonderful. A few minutes later, a rocket reappears out of the rubble, all covered in soot and nonsense, and he hands you a tiny rock. Goes like, "Found this."
You did well, my friend. Give him some more soul search, if I have any. Let's
He
head back.
mimics a very large pillar standing upright. And then he mimics a small rock at the bottom of said pillar. Then he mimics removing said rock.
Ah, well, that explains things. It's very unstable in there, I see. If this small rock was all that was holding up a pillar, that's not good.
Probably not the best idea to go in there.
Nah, I don't want to risk it. Let's head back and see if Candace is still conscious enough to give directions to what to do more further. Candace, are you okay?
Busy puking blood.
Rocket jumps up on your chest, shows you the little rock and goes, "Oh, regardez!"
What?
What the fuck does it mean? I wonder. Roll the int.
Oh, he's just saying, look, it's a rock.
He's proud of that rock.
Let's see. I don't
He
wanna see
saved you
anymore.
all,
I don't want to
potentially.
rocks. Let's wait for everyone else to regroup. I'm gonna rest.
Yeah, seems good.
Probably best idea.
Don't do anything stupid, peasant.
Alright. Rocket wanders away, disappointed that nobody wanted to look at his rock, mumbling "Salope ingrate."
Someone look at the rock.
Thought I looked
Poor
at the rock.
Rocket.
This looks like a rock.
Eventually, Aerith, Gambrian, and Mouse Boy arrives as well. Aerith shows up his ice cream, along with his injuries.
Don't want to sleepy.
Yes, go on.
So you got hurt as well, huh, Arif? Well, you're in the same boat as Canis then.
We're all out of medical supplies too.
We are.
No painkillers for me.
What the fuck did you? How did you end up like that?
I don't want to talk about it. Gravity's a bitch.
I think somebody or somewhere in the middle distance you hear like, "Fucking idiot!"
Oh my god! I need fucking Advil for my migraine.
What did actually happen? I asked the mousy mechanic.
The fucking moron, like, tried to climb a hill and, like, he failed. And like then he fell? Fucking idiot.
Oh, that seems like something Aerith would do. Okay, carry on.
And Rocket nods his head vigorously. Yes, yes, I can imagine this. Silly Aerith, why did you ruin things?
Yes, of course.
Aerith, you should
Aerith
probably
is-
take a look at Ken as he also hurt himself. Maybe you can somehow
Yeah,
He
help
might have
him.
a
I don't know.
concussion.
Aerith is. He'll be fine. He has survived how many horrible things. Canis is a strong person.
He's a survivor, isn't he?
He's a survivor. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to bed.
In the
Okay.
meantime, what about the
Alright.
two southern areas?
Oh, that's for tomorrow.
Yeah, why
There's
there's
nothing else.
One day passes. Aerith goes to bed, lies down, feels a sharp pain in her backside, gets back up again. There's a
Oh
small
my
rock lying in her bed.
Son of. Do I notice anything about this rock? Is it glowing? Is it uranium? Make a fucking centrifuge and make nukes out of it. God damn it. No, it's not glowing. Is
No.
it shiny? Just a regular rock.
It's just a rock. However, you do notice something shining.
What is it?
Near the foot of your bed, you see a pair of shining eyes,
Who's
white
shiny
teeth
eyes?
glistening in the darkness as it
Wait.
whispers, Rocher, and then runs off into the darkness.
What? What does it mean? Cries self to sleep. What does it?
That's the thing. Nobody knows.
You can all heal 2 more hit points, and Aerith can heal 4.
Because I'm special.
Break his legs.
You know, it's
Break his legs.
At this point, I'll just
Yeah.
fucking lop them off and have like a fucking like wheel powered gas thing. Just drive around. God's sake.
You can become one of those wheel skeletons from Dark Souls or something. Roll
That's
around.
not.
So,
Alrighty
new
then.
day, new possibilities. Are you okay now, Canis? How is your head?
Pain, but stable.
What's the plan now? Should we scout the southern areas, or what?
Did Aerith find anything useful? Doubt it.
We found a Vox,
Oh,
very clunky thing, but it'll probably work once we get it all set up.
that's very useful, actually.
Hmm.
That means
I ask around the company and like anyone else if they have a smoke.
That's
okay.
fucking fantastic! Slams door on him. Now, we need to fix the Vox. Or maybe it works, who knows? We'll just plug it in. Just plug it in, and you know what? It'll work. Right? Come on. Come on. Can it be that simple? Can it be that simple?
Doesn't have any batteries.
Why? 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 Does it take
Mousy
double
Boy
waste?
looks up at you and goes like, duh.
Oh, Mousy Boy.
How could this happen to me?
How could this ever be? Mousy Boy, I have a task for you. You need to find batteries.
He just looks up at you with a vacant stare.
I wonder, is there anything behind those eyes? Oh,
roll
God.
perception.
I want to roll perception to see if he's got any intelligence behind his eyes. Oh, I have no idea. No idea. It's a mystery, I guess. Who knows? Maybe he's a fucking child genius.
It's a mystery wrapped inside of an enigma.
And they,
It might be an actual autist. You never know.
might be an actual. You very well could be. I'll give them the boy the benefit of the doubt. He can be a bit much at times, but he tries. I think. Maybe. So, we need batteries. And we should go find batteries somewhere. I'm guessing we don't have any in the truck, because that would be...
That would be very special and silly, Willy, so no, shame on you.
Motherfucker, no flashlights, no nothing.
Yeah, you could try putting flashlight batteries in the fucking Voxcast. Silly boy.
Aerith is desperate.
Fairly silly child. Okay, you can go south today and check out those areas.
Mm-hmm.
There might be people down there.
Did I find some smokes?
No. You found a violent gang rape.
Oh.
Nice.
The men are getting it on again.
Well, at least it's not me.
That would...
Okay.
Tears.
You can spend the rest of the day just checking out the southern portions.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then.
Then we're not
And-
going to split the parties this day. We're just going to check both of them since they're relatively close by to each other.
Yeah,
I
might
guess.
as well both.
Yeah, I'll
Are
take...
there any natural hazards in this part of the world?
Let's go as a group, because it's so close.
Would I know any of these hazards from common lore underworld?
Have you been
One
here?
thing I do
Mines.
know, we're not going to be able to check out every nook and cranny of this fucking underhive.
Yep.
Eventually, we're going to have to skip a lot of areas and get some progress.
Well, we need a fucking part for the core.
We do. We really fucking do.
Well, would I...
Earth falls and hurts itself?
She doesn't fall.
Okay, no, there's nothing particularly dangerous down here. It's just more rubble, really. Whatever's been going on here, it's been rather violent. You find a bunch of scorch marks and other signs of weapon damage, but it looks pretty goddamn old.
We're in this area right now?
It's just the entirety. There's nothing down there. Just rubble, mostly.
Tears.
I guess we can roll for perception, maybe? You never know. We
Mhm.
don't look close enough.
Do you want to spend more time down here?
I mean, just a little bit more of a look before we head out, before we turn back. I peer around with my binoculars.
Well, peering.
Well, it's right on the mark.
Well, I don't know. It's pretty close. It might as well be a critical failure.
Is that a success?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Just normal success.
There's nothing particularly interesting. You can scout around for a bit. It's mostly just rubble. There doesn't seem to be anything left over that you could potentially scavenge or salvage. You get an eyeful of Rocket having a bath. He goes, eek, and drags his bath curtain.
Nice.
It obscures the view.
Fucking Looney Tunes.
Fucking Looney. It's the best kind of reference, though.
Aerith falls down and hurts herself.
No, she doesn't. She does not fall down. She stands impatiently waiting to go back to sleep. Exhausted. Depressed.
Yeah, I don't think there's much promising stuff here.
I guess we continue on then. No need to press the matter. I guess.
Yeah, let's head back and I guess
Back.
get ready for the next day.
Well, I'm going to use whatever time's left in the day to take a look at that big old heavy stubba.
Let's see.
I haven't had a chance to look at that yet.
So
Okay.
we used 9 days, and then we used 10 days now. Oh, dangerous.
Well, the
All
day's
had
not
just
over yet.
Spent
so I'm not
looking at silly nonsense while the trucks are breaking down.
Yeah. But we have no idea where to get resources.
Prioritizings.
Prioritize. The heavy stubber, more important.
Well, the only thing we've heard really is that there should be some kind of settlement in the west as well. Probably maybe down here in this
Yeah,
But
area.
also like west and south.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go
exactly.
down there because down there,
Is hell.
Is
I
that a
wouldn't.
blind, like a dead end? Although
Yes.
our party
Yes.
shouldn't know that. We haven't actually gotten a map, have we? Like in character. But
Well,
I
you
guess-
have a map, just make it easier for now.
We have a
Okay.
map,
so we don't
remember,
do
but
something
we don't
that
know.
stupid.
It's out of date, so we don't know if anything's collapsed.
True. There might be new openings for all we know.
So yeah, there could be an opening down there for all we.
So, next day. What are you doing?
I suggest to Kenneth that we should head west, see if we can find any of that settlements that were active at one point.
I'm okay with this plan. There's
All right.
no other option, to be honest.
Driving.
Well, are we going this
Go on
way?
the
Or
south side or the north
yeah, I was gonna
side?
say, are we going north or are we going south?
I don't think it would be
The
a bad idea.
southern
to
part?
do so.
And what's up
Area
here?
Just
This looks
Okay.
peculiar.
We're down to
Okay.
16 days of
Nah.
food, by the way.
Okay. Options, guys. Here's the options. Do you want to go down here?
I kind of want to go down there.
Because that's just a
You do?
complete fucking dead end.
It is, but remember, our
if we
map's out
spend
of date.
if we spend days down here and there's actually chaos coming into the city, we're fucked when we come back.
We don't want to spend
Mhm.
days there.
Well, just I'm thinking like
There's
a
gonna
day
be
or-
days. I mean, if you're gonna spend let's pretend we're searching this area and maybe one of those. That's one
Right.
day.
All right. First things first. Fuck it. I want to go and see what's here. If there's anything blocking, or we'll find somebody here, or something to tell us about the certain area, then
Don't worry,
go.
it'll fix itself.
This
Then
is a
Aldog
cross-
started peeing on his microphone.
It's better.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Was
Why does he do these things?
I'll do it all the time.
Mm.
I don't want to go any further than here.
okay. So we
Alright.
go down to the bottleneck here and see if there's some. Even is a passage.
Mhm.
Let's see how far is that. One and a half hours.
Couple hours
Fine.
move.
1.5.
Room. Okay, that's 2 hours. The route down there, just straight ahead, looks clear. You can't see anything particularly in the way. It still looks mostly abandoned, though.
There should be some way. Is there some way other than survival to know if there's been people treading this path in a recent time? Like,
You
Time
see
frame?
campfires, like old fucking burnt out campfires. You could, if any of us fucking know how to tell the age of that, yeah. I don't think any of us
problem
can
is
though.
that the only thing I can really use is intelligence roll or something. Perception to find it, intelligence to see if there's been people here.
I mean, that wouldn't be tracking technically.
It would be tracking. It would be a very hard roll because there's nothing to track with here, really.
Yeah. So what do you think, Yanis? It's open. Should we really dare to head down? We know it's a dead end.
Might as well try.
Should we just check the entrance, see a little bit past it? If there's nothing there, we just turn back.
Okay.
Okay.
Seem to be in favor.
Check this little
So
cove.
probably just an hour forward, just to peer through the immediate part.
Well, that's an hour, my boy.
1 hour is just to get down there, yeah.
Okay.
And then I guess check out the coves.
Right. As you get further down, this area here is blocked off.
Hmm.
There seems to be no easy way to pass it. It's a huge collapsed portion of rubble, stretching quite the distance into the sky. There would be no way to get the vehicles over there.
Well,
Well,
that settles it.
Do we see any sign of a settlement further south? Anything at all that hints to there being something there?
Nope. It looks just as deserted as everywhere else. You're starting to wonder where all the people went.
That's not good. I
I
think we
guess-
should make our way out at all due haste. We
Mhm.
need to find the fucking vehicle parts ASAP.
What about this little nub right here?
Maybe
Just
they're in
due
hiding.
north.
I
I mean, this
don't
just
think-
seems
I think we should continue further to
Yeah.
the west. And
not even to check this.
Focus
It
on
looks,
this area.
I mean, it looks pretty interesting. This little thing up here.
Why?
Okay. Yeah, no, that's not. We need to make progress. We
Is
need to make
this
progress
thing
while we
interesting
still
as
have
well?
Look, we should head there. If we see anything interesting, we make a stop. But we honestly need to find either settlement to fucking get parts.
If there's any sign of civilization, there should be when we come to the new areas. So we
Yeah.
should see it. Something when we get to these areas.
You think there would be some signs
Checkpoints or
of camping
something.
at the choke points?
Yeah, I'm imagining the choke points would be the telltale sign.
They should have
Room.
set up camps or checkpoints or anything really. So
Room,
Okay.
I'm
room.
saying we head to this area.
We've got a
That's,
couple more hours to drive.
5 hours.
Room. Do we see anything? Gamreen, you should be up top,
Yeah.
fucking looking around with
Yeah.
binoculars.
3 hours left then. You should be scouting while we're driving. Do a
Mhm.
good perception roll. See if there's something on the way.
Well,
Um,
that might be something.
Might.
never know.
If there's anything.
Might not be anything.
The same boring shit as ever. Just endless corridors and
Rubble.
collapsed ruins.
Oh god, there's gotta be some broken down car somewhere.
Well, there are going to be 2 of them soon.
There are gonna be.
Then we get further.
Mm,
Let's keep going.
Okay, that's 6 hours now.
Alright,
Are-
how much more travel time
When you
do
say
we have?
6 hours, is that 6 hours of the day used? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So then,
and
It's a
I guess
different
have
time.
another look around.
One of the trucks is starting to make really nasty, clingy, clangy, smacky, wacky, backy noises.
Maybe stop and take a look at it, see if we can't fucking hot fix it or something.
Sounding really horrible. Marcy Man is just tugging on your sleeve like, fix it!
Will do, Mousy Man. I'll give him a gentle pat on the head because
Raccoon
honestly,
slaps you across the face with a sausage.
I will attempt to dodge. Does a backflip.
never done more skillful dodge.
Backflips off the truck though. Yeah.
Okay. You stop and take a look at it. You pop the hatch. You peer into the horrors inside. It's starting to fall apart rather rapidly.
Is there anything I can duct tape as a good old homebrew fix just to hold it together? See if I can't keep it going a couple more fucking hours or days of runtime.
Raccoon sits on your shoulder, looks at you, shakes his head, goes, On dirat quil est, boys.
I will pat Fluffy Thing's head and hope that it doesn't hit me again. Oh, God. So nothing, huh?
No, it's looking like it's
It's
about
fucking
to
gonna
go
wait.
boof.
So
Gonna
we're just
kill you.
ditching the whole area to the north then.
We need to make progress,
We
because
need to
if
make
we drive up
progress,
there and
yeah.
we break down, fucking, we're screwed. It's better to make progress in the direction we need to go at the very least.
Very well.
Well, we should stop the vehicles here
I'm saying we're
because
heading to the bottleneck here.
we should stop the vehicles here and get out and just check up here as far as we can, and then come back to the vehicles.
Okay.
We don't wanna run the
that's
vehicles
the
any
rest
longer
of the
than-
day.
You want to do that
Okay
for the
with
rest of
you,
the day,
Candace?
Kyle?
Well,
Yeah.
I want everybody to be okay with this. We got to sign off. Janice,
I'm more keen of going to the bottleneck though.
you think
Uh,
Getting more progress.
we're about to break down?
We might as well try to find any.
I was thinking we just stop the vehicles here, and then we go up and just check, see if we can't find anything. Yes, we probably won't, but honestly, we need to find something quick. We're gonna break down.
Well, honestly, the pathway down here is progress, and we might bump into those refugees because it looks like nobody is here.
That's true. It looks
It's
like
so
everything's
desolate.
bone pit clean. So is that what you want to do? Just rest here for the day and then drive the rest of the way, or just drive right now?
We're
Can we
resting
just
at
continue
night.
driving?
Just go until we can't go
Just
no
keep
more.
pushing the vehicles. Okay. Keep pushing then.
Considering we're only moving 12
Keep
hours a
fucking
day.
looking, Gambling. Keep it out
Yes.
for any broke down vehicles or anything you think that might be of interest.
Mm-hmm.
Broke down vehicles. That's easy enough to find. Riding on one. Okay. You keep driving down. You find a giant pool of acid.
Wow. Well, that sucks. But
This whole area is acid? Holy shit.
interesting. Pool of acid, though.
So, I'm
Oh.
going to paint. Gonna make painty paints. Yes,
Oh god, here we can see
painty
arches.
paints.
Steve
Painting
Irwin,
skills.
no.
Painty paints.
The whole thing's blocked up.
Paints.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, if there's no new
Paints.
holes here or here, then we're...
Paints.
I guess we'll have to
Okay.
turn tail
Paints.
Well,
now.
before we do that, let's get out and fucking take a look. What kind of
Paints,
acid do we
paints,
have?
paints,
Is it
paints,
what
paints,
is it?
Paints.
Earth, you could make batteries out of this.
Paints.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe we don't know. Depends on the acid.
Well, you
fucking
check that acid out. You're the
We'll
acid
throw
master.
throw something out there, like a rock or something, or something that won't
rock.
melt. I don't know. Just see
I got
how.
one rock that
You have one rock.
Rocket gave you. Special.
Throw that special rock into it.
He did give
But
it-
It's
Oh,
a
but
magical rock.
I'm kind of attached to it though. Did the paint move back? I don't understand.
It's
I
a-
don't understand.
He moved the whole paint.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God, I can't select the X anymore.
you fucked up, Arch.
There's an X behind there.
There's the red X. You
Catastrophe.
can't select it.
Oh, our X.
Arch done fucked up.
Because you fuckers keep painting on the map. That's the problem.
That's you.
It's you. Bad person.
So
No, it's the green lines that are actually blocking it.
getting out of the vehicle. I'm gonna go.
Why the
fucking-
hell is
What?
this you, Kyle? Right, Kyle. Oh, it's you, isn't it?
What? My
Have
pen's
you
blue.
painted like a huge...
What? What are you talking about?
It's fucked out the whole damn thing.
What are you talking about? I don't even know what's
The
happened.
poor damn thing's just sad and distraught.
What are you doing? What are you? I didn't
God,
paint
that's
nothing.
tragic. That is tragic.
If
Absolute
you're talking about
fucking
those lines there,
tragedy.
it's Candace that drew those first lines.
Paint.
Oh my god. Arch.
I have painted. Okay, so now that we're finally done painting,
Finally.
you just notice something else.
Oh.
First and foremost, Aerith walks up to the acid. Aerith does balance test. Aerith falls into acid.
No. I just
Makes
look
sense.
at it. Fucking. I don't know. Do we have any? We don't have any fucking things to touch it with.
Yes, you do.
What?
You have an
Okay.
Aerith to touch it with.
I'll break off a chunk of sausage and drop it in it.
Gambrian, go
Touch
find
it.
a pool.
Touch it
Pole.
with the Aerith.
Hmm.
Okay, so on the other side of the acid pond is a huge slag heap mountain. Like it stretches easily a couple 100 meters into the air.
What kind of slag we talking?
Industrial waste. A massive towering pile of industrial waste material. Small shacks, houses, towers, and even mansions dot the surface of the heap. And around the base of the heap is surrounded by pools of bubbling greenish-looking water and acid. Beyond the acid rises a wall, circa 2 meters in height. The only discernible entrance is a retracted land bridge, which leads to a gatehouse.
Oh, fucking! Is there anybody out there? Can we yell out there?
Civilization.
Hello?
Yeah, yell
Or-
for a mile.
Alright, go now.
70 kilometers.
Well, no, I'm just gonna yell, see if anything happens. I don't know. Doesn't hurt.
Okay.
I'm gonna squeak as loud as I
Aerith
can squeak.
yells.
50 kilometers across.
Aerith yells. Rocket looks at him like, idiot.
Idiot. Fucking. Screaming at acid. Maybe I can make ripples like battleships.
Hmm.
Do we have
There's
anything?
rockets.
Some way to get in contact with those people, I
Oh,
wonder.
the Vox.
Yes,
The
the
Vox?
rocks.
No, the
Vox.
Vox, he said.
Box.
Throw rocks at them.
Alright, Gambrian, throw rocks. You're the man.
I go find
you
Rocket
showing
Stone and
them
I
how
skip
to
it
get
across. Try to
working?
skip it across the acid.
roll
Good luck.
ballistics. Roll.
Rocket
50
looks at you
kilometers of throwing a rock.
with hatred.
Hatred.
I try to reassure him that it'll be fun.
Gambrian, you might be onto something, my old decrepit friend. Let's go. But we don't have any batteries, god damn it. But can we make battery acid out of this acid? That's a good question. Do I even know how?
Alternatively, you could let the GM finish the sentence as he was about to point out that Rocket was standing on top of a phone booth.
Are you fucking kidding me? Excuse me while I strangle that fucking raccoon. Excuse me. Oh my god. Alright, well, fucking somebody go wake up Candace. I don't want to talk to strangers. Daddy Ted not talk to strangers.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger, Daddy.
Janice,
Get
we
over there.
found a fucking lake of acid, and apparently there might be some kind of
There's
way
a
to
phone. We need you
communicate
to
with the other
talk
side.
to
Oh, is
people.
Is this
Get
the
them to-
acid Aerith was born from? Looks just like you.
Oh, thanks.
See that mountain over there? There might be people living there.
Might.
Some sort of civilization.
I can see the bridge.
You can see a bridge? Where?
Is there a bridge? Like the land bridge you was talking about. Yep.
Huh?
The
Yes.
retractable bridge.
There is a retractable bridge. And a phone booth.
That's why I was getting Candace.
So do we? Yeah, pick it up. I guess we do. Who does it though?
Say it was Polly?
That's what I got Canis for that reason, my boy.
I'm not gonna touch this. Filthy peasants touched this. Aerith, push the button. Call them.
Not just.
Okay.
No. I'll do it.
No. I'll
No.
press the button. Shove you
I just
aside.
said push the button. I'll do the talking. Just hold it to my ear.
Okay.
Okay. You make call. It's a landline connected directly over to the other side of the bridge. And a gruff voice picks up on the other side and goes, "Hello?"
Hello, is this the guardhouse on the other side of the bridge, correct?
He grunts something at you. You
Very
think
quick.
it's you think it's a yes.
Nah. I request passage to cross over your retractable bridge.
He hangs up. You see a spotlight get drifted up on the walls via a big ass crane lifting it up. It turns on and shines on the group for a few moments. It is one fuck of a light. Like, I don't even do it. You know those industrial things they use to light up skyscrapers?
Yep.
Yep.
It's that kind of shit. It's rather bright. Masturbation sounds in the background.
Someone's happy about lights.
You better, boys. Technology.
A little while later, it turns back off, and the land bridge begins extending. It takes like fucking an hour and a half. It's just this massive rolling monstrosity that slowly extends out across the lake of acid, and every 50 meters or so, these huge legs extend out from it and into the pools of acid, where they hiss and spit nastily. And eventually, it's all the way across, and you can drive over.
I'm all scared, but
Eric, is it safe?
what was that?
Does it look safe to you?
I'll try to look that far. I'll try not.
When
Do
you
I
look that
see
far,
them?
the legs are like right there. Just
Are they fucking like disintegrating?
Hmm.
Well, I mean, they're probably built for this sort of purpose.
that's
I would
all I was
imagine.
asking. To make sure that these little peasants know how to actually build a bridge and not,
Well,
boil in a fucking
Does it
acid.
I know,
look
but this-
sturdy?
Well, this is not something that was probably built by peasants. Let's just hop in and get across while we still have
Well,
time.
I already did the roll. Does it look sturdy enough to hold the weight of the vehicle?
Cadmus goes up,
Pretty cool.
ties a rope around Aerith's waist,
Squeaks all the way down.
dips her over the side.
Better not drop me. You better not. I hope it's a quick death. I hope it's Fortunately for you, I'm light.
Yells down at Aerith, "What do you see?"
Squeak.
Acid!
Looks bad, boss.
Oh my god.
Don't lower me any further, though.
What?
She's getting
Further?
high.
Further.
Loud squeaks can be heard for miles.
Loud squeaks can be heard for a while. As Cadmus stands there just kind of yanking the rope, like, "Will you behave? Squeak!" You asked for this.
You
Oh my god.
Candace, you're a bastard.
The rest of the soldiers, the farmers, just kind of look at it. Like, nobody bothers to intervene. They're just like, "Well, this just happens occasionally. It's fine."
This is normal.
That's just normal now.
Just sitting in the passenger seat watching it happen.
Rocket's found himself
Waffles
some more
squeaks can be
stones and just sitting up there throwing them at Aerith,
Look.
laughing.
But are you guys gonna get it over with? Come on, let's get over before those damn things come after us and catch up.
I think we have fucking weeks, my boy.
Yeah.
Or before they change their mind and retract the bridge.
That's a
That could also
better.
happen considering this.
I was gonna say, see, that's a
Incident.
proper reason to why go across the bridge.
Yes,
Yeah,
so they're
across the-
they're huge acid-treated steel beams. They'll melt, but it'll take like 200 years.
Nice. I finally got the answer I was looking for after being dangled over the ledge for fucking 10
Not my fault you didn't trust my bridge.
It was whatever. You know what? Moving on. I don't care anymore. I want to be down here.
Let's just get across the bridge for now, huh?
Mr. Nuffles has got a good idea.
All right. You spend quite a while driving across, probably an hour easily. At which point you start realizing that, the bridge was actually moving pretty fast. It's just that it's a huge fucking distance to cross.
What a marvel of engineering. I wonder who built this. Very curious now.
Well, Canis could dangle you over the edge again, see if you can find a signature.
I don't think he signed the building.
Maybe he did, you don't know.
Climb the bridge. Didn't you see the stickers? Hmm?
There might be a company logo.
There might be.
I'm sure the person will find inside. I'd be very interested to meet this person.
Right. You eventually get across. The main gates have opened themselves. Inside, you see a Lehman Russ battle tank.
Nice and slippery wet now.
Idling quietly by the entrance. There's also a fair bit of heavy armaments there. A couple of tarantula sentry turrets, although they look dodgy at first glance. Aerith is not entirely convinced they're even operational, but they look scary.
They look scary. Oh, I would like to take a look at those. Even steal one.
Yes, you go do that on your own, so you can die.
Yeah.
No, I don't care. It'd be worth it. Tarantula turret, dude. Oh my god.
Anyway,
Anyone get in contact with us when we go across?
Yes. One of the guards wander up to the convoy and pull you aside, and steps up to whoever's nearest. Who's driving? Canis? Canis is probably driving.
I fucking hope he is.
So he pulls himself up on the side of the vehicle, looks inside, looks up at Canis up and down, a little bit dubious. Like, what took you so long?
We're trying to see if there's any fish for it. No. No. We had a slight problem with our mechanicus. She was being uncooperative. Had to teach her a lesson. Sorry for the wait.
Guard looks over at Aerith, frowns.
Put my head down.
Okay. He asks if you're refugees, if you're traders, or basically why you've shown up here, because they haven't seen anyone in a convoy with actual vehicles for a very long time.
We're from outside the high city. We got broken off from our original convoy, and we wandered here. We're looking for any sort of help, looking for any civilization. We haven't found any. We found lots of mutants.
Okay, he looks at you again, like a little bit surprised. So you're saying you came from outside the hive? Yeah, we haven't heard about anyone doing that for weeks.
We were part of the last convoy to bring resources here, but we got separated, and winter was coming. Winter and something else in the mist. There was lots of horrible things happening outside. I would love to give you a debrief of everything, but do you have like any spare parts, or do you have a commanding officer, anyone I can talk to?
Not particularly. He looks at you somewhat dubiously again, like he doesn't really want to talk about this here. He motions you towards the main storage depot, where you see bunches of other vehicles parked. And he tells you that this is where visitors go. They dump off their vehicles, their gear, and you'll be given access to the main market area where you might be able to find what you need. Additionally, everyone that shows up in the slag, as they call it, has to go to a main registration office so they can keep tabs on who the comings and the goings. He also asks you if you have any news about the areas behind you.
I don't know. I look at him like I'll exchange all the information we have for whatever information you have for the surrounding area beyond this point, because we only have old maps. We don't even know where any settlements are, or roads, or blocked off areas. So
all we know is that whatever was behind us is either deserted or overrun.
thanks.
Okay.
I'm trying to exchange information and trying to bargain. Shush, Camry.
Deserted and or overrun. He nods his head. And he motions you over to the yard and gives you an address for the registration office. Canis rolls for parallel parking.
No, not parallel parking.
Parallel parking? I succeed.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, you have arrived at the major settlement. This is the Slag. It's a huge, huge fucking slag heap. It extends pretty much for about 60, 70 kilometers in any direction. So it practically entirely fills this entire area, basically, with smaller and bigger areas of living spaces. So you've got the outer walls, the guard stations. There's one here. That's the main exit port. And you've got the land bridge, which is the one here, which you just crossed. And you've got one going to the south. Those are the main areas. You've also got the living area. That's behind the yellow line. That's the general population area. And behind the Cyan, fancy line. That's the rich people's area. That's where the leadership lives. And everything else is one giant market area, where they trade for resources and the stuff they need to keep everyone alive. It is a pretty huge settlement. This isn't something you would usually expect to see down in the Underhive. This has clearly grown up due to the refugees, as you'll expect there's probably a couple of million people living here all in all.
So this dwarfs the other settlement we're in by quite a bit.
Massively.
Well, fuck. Millions, dog. Fuck.
I'm not a dog.
The things we've seen so far is tiny,
you're fucking
tiny.
Alright. Throw you in the acid pool.
Oh, marketplace, huh, Canis? Then we can finally get the supplies we need. We do have some.
We have plenty of goods to get rid of, that's for sure.
And we have some money to spend.
I understand all of this, but now I'm kind of like curious. Why is the south blocked off? You see how like point at the map?
Mhm.
It's kind of just here. It doesn't lead anywhere, but they blocked it off. I wonder what's down there.
Horrors beyond
could have
imagining.
We could have exchanged more information, but Gambrian opened his fucking mouth.
Well, what were we? What value was the information?
Shush!
This is where commanders talk, and peasants shut the fuck up.
I'm surprised you even let him into the room.
We were driving, and he just spoke.
Did you
time
head
we'll be in
off
the
to
back.
another area? I'm confused.
No, he just jumped up the side of the truck and started talking.
Yep.
What a filthy little lad.
I'll remember that again, Gambrian. Don't speak out when I'm talking. But anyway, we do have money. We do need resources. We have stuff to exchange. So go out, peasants. Find what we need. Any information.
Oh,
Look for vehicle parts.
No, look for a workshop so you can actually build a shit. Fucking.
So
I need to get the materials.
we'll need. I'm just trying to think for.
You'll find
we
the
need
materials.
supplies,
Yeah, well,
missions.
for a down list of it. So we need spare parts for the vehicles. We need medical supplies. Probably we need batteries and
Yes,
other
you're stating
equipment
the
for the
obvious.
rocks.
We understand.
I
This.
already have this written down. This is my list of things to do.
Here's the thing. Aerith, go find a workshop. You find a workshop, you'll find parts. You'll be able to build something for us.
Okay.
And then that's your job, just mechanical stuff. Everyone else can literally just explore the area because we'll look for food and munitions somewhere else. More often than not, the munitions will probably be next to the workshop.
I mean, we'll need a trade for it though as well.
And we'll see if they accept the currency.
Okay.
Hopefully they do.
So, step one is to send Aerith off alone into the deep, dark Underhive to see to...
Can I have a chaperone? Just in case somebody tries to snatch.
I'll go with you.
Nice.
Honestly, you and all three of you, Gambrian, Mikkel, and you, Aerith, should go.
Okay.
Take some of the money, not all of it.
How much do you want us to take with?
Well, honestly, we need to figure out if it's worth anything. Bye.
I'd say we don't take any money with right now. We just go find what the prices are first.
Who booped?
Off wanders Aerith into the deep darkness.
So many prices.
What? Did you not listen to what we just
Let
said?
us roll on the mishap table.
Mishap table, go.
What the fuck? We're in the middle of discussing what we're doing. God damn
What
it.
does the 42 stand for?
Horrible,
Oh my
horrible
God.
things. Aerith gets separated from the rest of the group and ends up in a shady part of town.
Oh no.
I think she's a missing child. And you've
I don't want to
taken
be
her
used
the
as a
adoption
puppet
shelter.
dump. No.
Morale booster walking around.
Okay.
God.
Well, you can get all the information you need at the guild for new arrivals.
The what?
Yeah, we need to go register first before we do anything.
Mhm.
It's a huge ass guild building where you get the usual information. There's various outlets there, information brokers, traders, that kind of stuff. Generally speaking, for stuff that has to do with proper weapons, you get those via the guild. Arms trade is very, very heavily regulated due to the fact there's a bunch of people that don't know walking around.
I wonder if there's anything under the table, though. Possibly we can take advantage of.
Yes, let's go to the guild and tell them you're looking for underground shit in the
That's
underground.
not what I was meaning.
I understand what you mean.
First, we do the guild. Okay,
First-
calm down.
That's the first thing first. Let's
So
get
quick-
over there.
Sidetracking.
Sidetracking. Tracking sides. Sides trackings.
Damn it.
You can rent access to a workshop area. That'll cost you 100 thrones per day.
Tears.
They
See if we
accept
can't get
the
a
currency.
better deal. Gambling, will the booty.
They accept a currency, yay.
You can, of course, also
100.
just buy stuff from arms dealers. You've also got access to information brokers, and you've also got access to potentially some open missions, quote-unquote. They've instituted kind of a bounty system down here, where they offer up jobs to anyone desperate enough to take them.
Ooh, that sounds a little bit risque.
There's people here. We have more cannon fodder. That's okay.
True, we need to look for recruits and replacements to restore our manpower.
Possibly also any, do we require any sort of context anywhere beneath, like I said, under the table, like in the underground? Anyone we can possibly leverage any information or anything
That
that's...
requires you looking around and asking questions using your common lore about it. So yes, you will do it eventually, but right now, not right now.
So workshop, information broker, and bounties.
Maybe we'll get a new class of soldier. Ooh, that'd be kind of handy.
Well, since we're not under threat for right now, I mean, we can actually start training our retarded little battalion.
True.
We're not under current threat, but they're coming. They are coming.
This place will at least, it's got a nice choke point to hold them back.
Hmm.
If they don't come from elsewhere.
That's true.
Break in from the top or just walk across the acid. I don't know.
All the way to the west.
Acid is still acid.
Well, you're missing the common theme of heresy. It's always from within.
Yep.
Ah, that's true.
So anyway, let's all go register. Gamrian, you can go ask information, legal information first, and then you can go be shady later. Just don't buy anything. We're not here to buy anything yet. We're here to find
Yep,
out where everything
browse.
is, find out where the mission board is, find out all the crap.
Okay, so 4 adults and a child.
And a bunch of farmers and workers from the outside world. Ooh. And a questionable cooks.
Gosh, can't trust them cooks.
Meaty stew.
You gotta love the meaty stew.
Need
That's
fish
all it's good
powder
for.
again.
You could also
of
get the necessary materials to fix up the trucks around here.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I was thinking of going browsing just to locate
Okay.
where the parts are and the batteries.
All right, to clarify, we already got our register now, right? Or no?
Yes, they know who you are,
Is
or
there
at
any-
least who you claim to be.
Claimed to be Aerith, totally human. Got it.
That's what you wrote down. Eric, totally human.
Perfectly
a
natural.
Not a mutant. Do not lift up robe.
Do not lift up,
That's indecent.
bro. Skull and crossbones scribbled on there. Oh, that's fun.
That's adorable. Well then, what do we do first then, specifically? Vehicle parts?
I want to get the vehicle
Or just
parts.
information? Just information going
Do
around?
information first.
Mhm. All right.
First. All right.
Make some inquiries, ask around where important things are.
Like what's south of us?
Mhm.
Specific. Specify.
What's to the west?
Okay.
What's south of us? Is there a spaceport? of some sort?
Do we know where the spaceport is?
One piece of
Things like
information at the time. Okay, Gambrian has found the location of the local whorehouse and has sold Aerith to it.
For how much?
Wonderful.
I hope we got a good price at least.
How much?
Ah, 50
It
bucks.
is. Wow.
Okay.
So much for rare. So much for. Tears.
That's probably more than you pay for the local fare, so...
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
want to be a pump and dump.
Yeah, that's no good.
That's funny.
Earth has suddenly turned into a sock puppet.
Soccer puppet.
Yeah, so that's no good.
Send Aerith out. Aerith, go smooge. Do it.
Goes what?
Do it.
Go nude?
Roll the dice.
Going smooth.
Roll the dice.
Smooth. Aerith is going
He
out.
just needs you to roll the dice.
Roll the dice.
Looking around. Not sure really why she's existing anymore. She's like, why?
Aerith was abducted by a group of shady people.
No.
So sad. Too bad.
Why do I have a feeling that?
Now it's a mission. Let's try to, free you.
Now we have a
A
mission.
rescue mission.
Ignore the kidnapped girl. Okay.
Actually, Aerith did manage to get a local rumor.
Ooh.
Local room.
Local
It's a potential
rumors.
mission.
So,
Tell me
What
your
is this
secrets.
Are we metagaming now? Yeah.
it's
we
a
are.
local rumor. The way
Shut the
up
fuck
to
up,
the
Bob.
main hive is off further to the west.
Further to the west. Whoa. Like outside the
I
city?
will make a drawing on the map. There you go. I've made the
What the
drawing.
fuck are you drawing?
Is it
You little
the X
weeaboo.
on the
Yes,
left?
it's a wonderful drawing.
Yes.
Oh, that's the main hive. Okay.
That's the entrance to the main hive. It was closed off over a month ago. After things went bad. You can't quite figure out what happened because everyone has conflicting accounts, but whatever happened, it went bad really, really quickly. And refugees started flooding into the Underhive by their tens of thousands. Some guys tells you that maybe even millions of people started flooding into the Underhive in a very short period of
Something
time,
bad.
until the main passage was blown up.
So something up top made people drive them to go down. That's not
Something bad. And you notice that everyone speaks of the upper hives as some kind of lost El Dorado, where, there's everything up there. Guns, armor, gold, everything. Beautiful. It's just heaven, basically. And definitely not
it's become a
infested by
legend.
demons.
Free whores. Can't forget whores.
That's why they all left. Too good.
So nobody, I didn't run into anybody who's like, I was
So now
from
she's in
the upper
control
hive.
there.
Just people fled there.
Surprisingly enough, and it does puzzle you a little bit, but you haven't talked to anyone who says they're from the upper hives.
So what? Everyone's like not even
Everyone
from
died.
like the non-shitty but not great part of the hive either.
No one's from the upper hive whatsoever.
Everyone's
Anything
just from
about
the
it?
shit.
Well, currently you're in the
Part-
merchant area. In this area, there's mostly foreigners, so to say. You
Okay.
note that there are some civilians as well. The civilians live in the high stack area, where there's a bunch of habs just stacked on top of each other. So your area is relatively flat, relatively speaking, whilst the upper hab area is basically just a huge cluster of skyscrapers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll more than likely find people up here that lived in the upper.
You
hive.
do see a few civilians. You can note the fact that they're civvies because they're dressed very, very differently. They're not dressed utilitarian. They haven't had to survive outside the walls for a while. Most of them are dressed up in nice clothing. It also becomes blindingly obvious that slavery is rather accepted in this particular area, as most of the civilians have a person with a collar around their neck following them around.
Oh,
Interesting.
Quite a few of them eye
Oh.
Aerith and go like, oh, kitty. Would like kitty. Kitty collar.
What? No collar for Kitty. No collar.
Oh, you're exposing yourself now.
I'm gonna put on my hood.
they're on to you.
They're on the fucking.
from here on out. From here.
There's probably plenty of
Um,
fetishists in the upper city that would pay big bucks for you.
That I'll keep that to myself. I'll keep
Well,
that to
At
kids.
least we have golden ticket to go up there now.
Oh, I hate it when you have an idea.
Pat Aerith on the back. Just don't go too far.
Just don't go too far.
No, but if we can use you as a way to get into the the rich people quarters, where the nobles are, proper people, non-peasants.
You're assuming that somebody would be interested in something like that.
I look at Aerith. Do you not see
the people around here call them proper, but that doesn't mean they're proper.
See that I'm a noble here. I know what my people like.
I know what my people. What am I?
Well, we're not among them yet, so
it doesn't matter if we're among them or not. They are sick, deprived people. They'll buy into this, but that's if they bar our entrance anyway.
True. We could probably get in for free. Oh, I think maybe if we're lucky.
Well,
all right. So, changing subject, Harris says nervously. Let us. We did find a workshop which we can rent for 100 fucking crowns a day, and we did find the parts that we need. So we should definitely make sure we want all the things we want to construct. We want to make a scout buggy or something experimental.
Before
do it in a day.
Before we spend money, a little metagaming, kind of outside of the roleplay for right now. We're not outside of this. We need to upgrade our characters so that someone can get barter, which either be me.
Already have it.
All right. Well, we need to expand our skill set and use our experience points.
Already have that.
Trust Gambrian to negotiate. It'll work out just fine.
Like I just said, we all need to spend our experience points and upgrade our characters before we start spending money, expanding, and saying what we need. Because we can always.
Well, I need more experience. I just finished upgrading after last session. Fortunately, I've got lots of crafty things now.
It was very good. Aerith used most of her points on popcorn making and stuff like that. It's gonna be good.
Popcorn making.
Dude, make the best popcorn. Make the best. Aerith is a master chef now.
All right. But I think wouldn't this be kind of better if we do this like after the episode?
So
I already got all this
in this area.
Probably.
I got all the skills.
You have no skills. None. Zero.
What?
But you could go to the shop and ask the shopkeeper, what do you have? And then you could discuss what you might want. That would be a useful thing, would it not?
Mm-hmm.
It would
Good
be.
idea.
Because I've written dialogue and shit and I'd rather use it.
I'm not
He's
saying
like, you fuckers are not getting out of this time.
Oh, you want to use my dialogue, goddammit.
No, watch.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
ask
ask
questions
questions that aren't even related to your dialogue just to fuck with you.
I wonder about this whole slavery angle.
Slavery's good.
I don't want to think
You
about
could sell Aerith. Like I said, there's some fetishists in the upper cities.
If there's slavery, there might be other interests. Maybe people.
Yeah,
have
but like I
pets.
said, with the whole, if we can
Non-human pets.
if we could possibly get some contacts through in the underworld and maybe work our way up, like both economically and possibly some contacts in the upper regions, possibly.
Slavery's legal.
I'm sure.
Why would you want to go to the underworld for something that's legal?
Except, yeah, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of the deviant tastes of the upper class have to be supplied somewhere.
Oh, no. You look around. You see nothing but gangsters, thieves, hooligans, and other people. You're pretty sure that any moral laws in this area is going to be pretty fucking lax. Let's just say that if some upper slag noble, quote-unquote, wanted to tie Aerith to a tree and beat her with a birch branch, and then make her fuck a Salmon, nobody would bat an eyelash.
I know, but he had to have a contact, wouldn't he, to get that stuff done?
Yes, that's the 7-Eleven on the corner over there.
Yeah,
Is it a
dude,
nice-looking
they just do it
establishment?
openly. Quit assuming how the society operates.
I'm not. I'm not.
But you are.
I'm trying to formulate something. Is this 7-Eleven a nice place?
Yes, you could. This is a perfectly respectable establishment in this particular society. Like, if you want to buy a rape slave, nobody will give a shit. By the by,
Let's go to the shop.
I'm pretty sure that the shop owner would give you a fairly good price for Aerith, as I mentioned. 5,000 thrones, probably.
Ooh.
I mean, I am a looker. Wink.
What if we threw the boy in as a 2 combo?
Why do
don't know
you
if that-
keep referencing him as a boy?
Dude, you are seriously being creepy pedophile, man. Stop.
I'm not the
That's
one
because
committing the act. I'm just getting
in
rid
the
of
actual
him. for money.
description.
You
That
keep
can-
calling
it's
him little
the-
boy,
It's the
like
title.
little boy.
The title you're giving him is just kind of off.
He's not a little boy. He's an adult. Quit calling him that. Fucking
I'd like to
weird.
point out that the description of the person is a tiny, mousy-looking man or child. You're not entirely sure.
And he's like,
Mhm.
my little boy. Come
Yeah,
here,
he
little boy.
goes like, well,
I'll
he's
touch you, little boy.
Well, do you want to be relieved of the problem or not?
he's our mechanic. No, we already
Fuck up,
Yeah.
Ambryn. This is the reason why you're not the party leader, because you
We already
fucking
knew-
kill it.
we already threw out most of our staff. We can't. We can't. do
I
that.
can't throw out what's left.
Well, you can, but I'm not sure it'd help.
The little boy wouldn't sell nearly as well. The young children market is overflowing at the moment. There's plenty of families
that's
out there that have a hard time eating, and they only have one commodity.
Well, Gambrian, you're in luck.
That's awful.
That's fucked up. Tell me,
Anyway.
To this shop or what?
Yes. Like, first the essentials that we were listing. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll go find the shops or the stalls that sell the parts and the batteries and all that stuff then.
The necessity.
hmm
Necessities are boring.
Bare
They
necessity.
really are.
Maybe try to negotiate a slightly better price if we can.
might go find a vibrator. What?
Why though?
You can get the parts to fix the
Why?
cars, but you're gonna have to need access to the workshops either way. So
Well, I mean, that's its own separate thing, but first to make sure we can actually purchase what we need.
Yeah.
That's the thing I'm concerned
not
about.
its own
Alright,
separate thing. It's
alright.
actually the exact same thing.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
I go to the shop. I bring everyone with me, even the fucking go to one of the shops, point at my vehicles. You have the parts for this. I want to rent a stall and repair my vehicles.
Okay. The dude goes, no, you need to go to the workshops to do that.
I thought this was the workshops.
No, this is the shops.
no, these are the
Bad
shops.
boy.
Candace is like, where am I?
That's what I mean. I don't even know what the hell everyone's
Well, that's
bitching about.
that's why I said I can handle.
All I know is
Purchasing.
fucking Gambrian's going on a fucking
Yeah.
tangent again, and I have no idea what's
No,
happening.
I'm saying, all I'm saying is I'll buy the parts and you guys go get the workshop. Take care of the workshop.
Do you even know what parts we need? You need to
Yeah,
have everything.
well, that's why I
at
check
the
it.
very least.
Well, then check it then.
Let us go
What
to
do
the
we-
workshop so that Gareth has the machinery to properly diagnose what the fuck is wrong.
Thank you.
And the mousy boy can keep yelling at him, and I can laugh. It's a win-win.
Maybe unthank
And
you
then-
for that.
Give you a list of things to buy, and if you don't bring them back, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah,
Fine.
I might help.
Now,
Might.
Kill you.
We'll flip a coin. We'll flip-
pay for the workshop.
I might flip a coin. Pay for the workshop, yes.
Who's in charge of money?
Market. Earth.
I'm in charge of money?
I was.
Oh, you're. Oh God. Why are you in charge of money?
Because I'm the accountant.
Do you want me to
No.
keep track of the money? Aerith has already
We
got
have
tabs on the
10,000
logistics.
we have
of
I'm
it.
stealing from party.
We have
I do not trust.
10,500.
I can keep control of the money and days used. That's
I
fine.
think I trust the blind man.
We have 10,500 currently.
blind man.
10,500. Okay.
Also, we need to sell 20 excess rifles and 6 scrappy shotguns.
Now, hand over your money to the people owning the garage.
Okay, 100 drones for a day.
Yes.
One day.
You didn't try to bargain it down? God damn.
I mean,
God
You didn't give me a chance to say anything. I mean,
Aerith
is it-
screams.
You've been saying things the whole time. That was your chance to say things.
yeah. Well,
We still have a fucking chance.
yes. Well, is this something you want to risk a roll on, or do you want to save the bartering for the more other stuff further down?
What do you mean risk? You can
Because
barter
I have
with
to-
everyone. This is
Because I have to roll for it.
You have to.
This isn't a limited use.
Yeah, it's not limited.
Yeah,
use,
but
so
I
you
have to
can't-
roll for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the game.
that-
It'll only go bad if you crit fail.
Yeah, that's the whole point. All right, fine. Then I'll try to negotiate a shorter price, then a smaller price.
Well, just go fucking talk to him. Just be
Yeah.
like, hey. So I think it's a little like I don't know. Fucking work your magic.
Yeah,
Talk
like
to him.
100 thrones is 100 thrones is a bit stiff for just a day of maintenance.
No, you sweeten the pot. Be like, here, you can use Aerith for a few times a day, and knock
I'm
off
not
that
no
half.
pump and dump. God
Alright,
damn it.
I'll-
You gotta be creative, otherwise, why the fuck would they do
That's
it?
barter, correct? Yes, I guess.
You're not selling my character. Out of
I'm
character.
selling your.
All right,
shit.
I'm-
Renting.
All right, I'm gonna roll for barter.
No, you
Okay.
don't just roll for it. You state what you're doing, then you roll.
The haggard-looking
said
old
I'm
man behind the desk looks at you in this very peculiar way, as if you just suggested you maybe could rape his daughter.
That's the norm around there, isn't it?
That's kind of normal.
It's kind of normal.
It is, but he didn't
Like
offer
I
to
said-
pay for it.
He's never to
In fact, he wanted to haggle to rape his daughter.
Damn.
What do you mean down? You gotta state what you're doing, then you roll. You just rolled. Stop using the roll that way.
Play the game.
Talk,
Like,
then roll.
He told me to roll. Fine, whatever.
I did. Did I tell him to fucking roll? I
No,
told
you
you to.
didn't.
Talk to sweet it up. Be like, here. I was joking, using Aerith as an example.
I
Talk to
wasn't.
him, give him a reason to want to lower the price. Try to actually barter it. Then you roll. Don't roll first, because if you roll first, Arch is gonna be like, "Fuck you," not telling my daughter. Like he throws random shit out because you didn't state what you're doing. So
You to learn from me pissing on the commanding officer part.
state what you're doing, then roll. Otherwise, Arch is gonna do whatever the fuck he wants.
He loves it. So don't let him
Again, that's what I told you to do. Do not put words in my mouth. Like, actually play the role play, please.
Fine.
He looks at Aerith. Pay the happy Jew.
Just pay him.
Fine. Well, do we go for fine?
Shush! Don't be like a sad puppy. You fucked up. Move on. Now you know.
Is Camera still having control of the money? Or,
Yes, he has
or am I-
control of them.
I'm
Well,
confused
I mean,
with it.
I'm keeping track as well, so we're
Okay,
down.
so we're all keeping track? Okay.
Oh, it's me and him, pretty much.
Okay.
You two
That's
got the
fine.
money. Okay, good.
Sorry, so I was 100 thrones for a day workshop.
Yes.
All right, Earth. You have 24 hours if that's the time stamp for this fucking world.
Oh boy, fucking get me some coffee, boys. We're gonna need it.
Aerith rolls intelligence.
Aerith is getting. No, she lights her candles first, preparing the sanctimonious procedure of
Sanctimonious.
diagnostics.
Close your eyes.
Shut up!
Close your eyes too.
No, not retarded.
Ah, sanctimonious.
It's religious. It's important. This is my thing. Let me do my thing.
Yes, but I don't think you understand the meaning of the word you just used there.
Nope. Don't need to.
Yes, you do.
Have cat ears. Get away with it.
Okay, so Aerith insults the Omnissiah.
It's, oh, whoa. Let's calm down, that fucker. Let's take a chill.
And moves on
Yes.
to bring her list of gear. She walks over to the happy Jew at the counter, who looks at Aerith and goes like, "You're the friend of the man who insulted me. What do you want, filthy vermin?"
Oh, just this and that. And also, I would like to point out that I'm no friend of anyone who would harm such a good stand-up salesman like yourself. Quite.
That's how normal people talk. Yes.
That is how normal people talk. Oh, he seems to mellow a bit, however.
20?
He reaches out and muscles Aerith's hair like, "Ah, good boy."
Oh my god, my blushies.
Blushies. Fucking kill me. By the way, that's the definition of the word you just used. You just to send it to you.
Shut up!
So,
I might be slightly tired.
He takes the list from Harith, looks it over, and goes like, "You want to ruin me, don't you? This'll cost thousands." And he gives you a menacing look.
What do you mean by thousands, good sir?
He means thousands.
What are we talking thousands? Surely it can't be that.
He looks you up and down, smirks to himself like, You know what? Because it's you, I'll give you a special deal. Just 10,000 thrones. Best offer.
That's a bit steep. We might have to find somebody else. So.
Please stop bartering. You don't barter. You don't have fellowship. Your words
I'm
are
not in charge of the money either. They don't trust me.
You're very sanctimonious. Yes.
Hey, hushel, bushel, you. I'm talking here. I don't handle the money. You're gonna have to bring that up to my superior officer. And I'll point to where Canis is, or I think he is. I really don't know. Maybe a random direction.
I'm right.
I'll give you an
that.
example now. See, I really should just leave you fuckers alone to die by yourself, but Aerith knows what these parts would be worth because you're a mechanic.
Yes, but you didn't tell me that I know these things.
No. I'm assume that you know that a mechanic knows about mechanical parts.
I would fucking hope
How
so.
else did you make the list or what you need?
Mhm.
Good boy.
So I think.
So
how much do I think they
okay,
actually
roll
cost?
intelligence then.
Like,
Era thinks really hard about the financial situation she's in.
Okay, Aerith knows the old man is pulling her leg. There's no way this is going to cost thousands, much less 10,000.
I'll laugh extraordinarily loud. They're like,
Okay.
"Oh, you're a funny old
See, now you're insulting him. He looks aghast at you like,
man."
how dare you?
Surely these can't cost that much, sir.
He squints
You
at
would
you
know as well as
from above
I.
his bushy eyebrows like, are you calling me a liar?
I think you're pulling me a fast one. That's what you're doing.
Cal, you're not doing much better.
He isn't, he
I'm
really
not,
isn't.
but I'm role-playing my character. So leave me alone.
Okay, step up and grab her by the seriously, sneak
By
up
the
behind her
scruff.
like I'm about to mug her.
Don't mug me. I don't got money.
You're trying to spend my money, so you do.
I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't. You
Eric.
The
know.
happy merchant
Eric.
behind the desk looks up at
Apple.
Canis and goes like, so are you
I-
the parent of this one, this insolent child?
I am the owner of this. Slave,
Squeaks angrily, trying to break free.
give us a moment. We need to discuss something. Aerith, you understand what he's
Yes.
doing, right?
He's trying to dig us over, is what he's trying to do.
So stop insulting the man. He's just trying to make it a horrible living down in this shit pile it's called his home.
Maybe
So
so.
stop. Stop it.
Fair enough. I say
you're not-
begrudgingly.
And you're not in charge of bartering. You know the true worth of these parts. So you can go find them.
But he was sassing me, my boss.
About to take your wrench and bap you on the fucking head and give you a hard concussion to rethink the day.
I mean, can't we just go to a different shop to find the parts?
We already
Oh
paid
my
the man.
fucking!
That's exactly what we were gonna do.
We
Find the
paid
parts in
100
different areas.
crowns to rent the place. We're gonna go find parts somewhere else. I
Yeah.
was just being a bastard.
And I let you have your moment and you took it too far. Stop insulting the man that we already paid. He could kick us out and be an asshole.
That's fair. That's fair. I was having a little too much fun there.
So
Okay.
go find the parts. You know the true price of them.
Mm-hmm.
So go do it.
I'll need Gambry to go with me.
All right,
He's
fine.
better at these money things.
Mikkel, you go with him too. Curb the autism, please.
Tisk,
Curb it.
tisk. As you leave, you notice the happy merchant pick up his phone in the background.
While they leave, I go to the merchant to talk to him. Sir, excuse me.
Yes, father of insolent child. You really should beat
Please
her more
excuse-
often.
I was about to, but I'll do that in private. Must not bloody your store.
Ah, finally someone who thinks properly.
But really, could you tell me about the other shops around this area? Are they going to price gouge me? Because your offer seems reasonable.
Yes. He looks at you like, oh, yes. Nothing but thieves and thieves and thieves around here. Sneaky
more
bunch, all of them, I tell you. No one will give you an honest offer.
Which one's the worst one of them all? You must tell me so I can avoid their shop.
Well, you see, we all work from the guild, don't we? So you must have a license. I have a license. And he shows you the proudly nice little plaque on the wall. And they're all guild regulated, you see. The prices are all regulated by the guilds. So you won't get any better prizes anywhere else. You'll have to take it up with the locals.
I understand that, but everyone has their competition, even within the guild. You must have someone who you despise.
Ah, there is that
Someone I
sneaky
must always
cunt
avoid.
2 levels down. And he launches into a long escapade explaining just how the cheeky ginger cunt living 2 stairs down beneath him is the sneakiest of them all, how he's stealing customers and being generally disagreeable.
Take note of this, and I say, oh, thank you for just sparing me the time to not even talk to such a person.
He seems very happy about all this.
I nod and I go, I'm gonna go and discipline my slave. I'll be back in a little bit.
I go over to you. Oh, well, that went swimmingly.
All right, now we know where to go buy some stuff, and hopefully he'll give us not charge us as much.
Yeah.
Where's
Oh.
Gambia and Aerith? Are they still around, little
And
bastards?
then you send them on.
Yeah,
Little
we're gone.
bastards.
I know,
they,
but
they went out the door.
He wants to beat him. He's like, fucking got it.
Aerith always running away from her daily beatings. We must go find them and tell them where to go look, because we can use this little internal rivalry to try to lower the prices.
Okay.
So
I can't imagine we got far.
Got far. Okay.
Got far. Past it.
if only you were back in your wheelchair, squeaking, I could find you so easy.
Yeah, she squeaks on her own
Squeak.
sometimes. Bit random.
Random squeaking.
But yes,
Look
you can
towards
find the
that,
rest of the group easily enough. It's all of the shops operate in their own little cutthroat ways, of course. The problem is, Aerith, this person is sitting there like, oh, how dare you, sir? You're really acting insulted, and
know.
you're like, meh.
Aerith is getting triggered. I'm just playing with it. My boy. I'm not in charge of the
Bad
money
Aerith.
or fucking buying things. So
Yes,
it's just
but you're squandering my money, the party money, and you're not caring, so I have to beat you a little bit.
yeah, you do. I was getting into a fucking bit of a scruff because I thought it was fun.
You arrive at the ginger cunt's shop. You go through the exact same song and dance there.
I smell heresy in there.
I smell heresy in here. What the fuck?
I mean, look at that guy. Can we trust him?
Mind rape. No.
Mind rape him. Hold him down, boys. We're gonna get a cheap price.
Oh my.
Threaten.
Well, go see if he's more acceptable than the other one.
Go on, Gambrin. Try to wow him and turn the rivalry to try to, give us cheaper prices. Try to redeem yourself.
Which one are we talking to again?
The ginger fuck that's below him 2 stories. Apparently, he does. The other one we went to that you Aerith fucked up on. He hates this person, so we can use
And
it.
what do these people sell? Parts, right?
Yes, they're trying to overcharge us because it's funny, and they want to price gouge it. So try to, I don't know, get cheaper pricing.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
we just go out into the fucking scrap yards and try to find it. Either one.
All right. So we go into the shop and ask him what price is he offering specifically, and like
Just
for any
start
of the
with
specific,
hello.
like yeah.
Did you miss the whole part of try to play their rivalry off each other? Maybe you might.
Yeah, I
work.
know.
Okay.
I'm just asking around, like just casually, and then just bring it up.
You should be like, oh shit, I just met this horrible other shopkeeper.
Well, that's what I'm about to do. Well,
No, dude.
just let me do it. Just let me do it.
Jesus, quit getting triggered! Holy shit!
I'm trying to let you do it, but you're like,
Yeah,
I'm just
but
casually walking
your
up.
impatience is like, just stop it. Right?
No,
Yeah,
All right, fine. Let me. Can I say it? Can I just do it?
I'm going to cut you off really quick. Do not say I'm going to casually ask around. Just ask. Talk.
Yeah, fine. Well, yeah, I go in and I say hello, and like I ask him like first about prices, like this about certain the parts that we're looking for.
Actually talk to the person like you're actually talking to the person.
Fine.
Like you're actually going to the store to talk to somebody. Do you know where this part is? Oh, this one person, the store next door, tried to overcharge me. I can't believe they did that to me. Blah blah blah. Like actually talk to Arch like you're
I know.
No, you're not. You don't know. Try to do it. Try not to over roleplay it. I guess that's the word. I don't fucking know what you're trying to do. You're metagaming it. Stop it.
Fine then.
Stop saying
Yeah,
fine.
I walk in and I say, "Good day. You wouldn't happen to I've been looking around. We're out shopping at the moment for some spare parts, and I happened to run into, I think, your neighbor who also seems to be in the business, and I was wondering, is it sort of an apparent thing in this area for them to be such price gougers?"
He looks hurt.
I mean, of course, I wouldn't be so remiss as to insult your business at the moment. I mean, from what I've seen, from what it seems your appearance here of this whole shop and whole decorum and what your quality of your products, you seem like a fairly respectable guy. So, I mean, I can understand if your competition has been occasionally blindsiding you and any of your potential clientele.
Okay, better. Okay. He looks up at you, locks eyes, is like, yes, a filthy Jew. What a bastard. Constantly trying to take advantage of people. Ha ha! And he takes the list from your hand, just fucking snatches it right out, looks it over and like, okay. Yes, well, these are some dreadfully expensive parts. But since you were lucky enough to come to me first, I'll sell them to you for only 6,000.
It's interesting. So,
I know it's in the Cambrian. Come back. I heard the pricing. Come tell me about it.
Yes.
Walk away.
Well, 4,000 difference.
I look towards Aerith. What are the actual price points for these? How much should we actually pay?
Do I know the actual value of all the parts, or what they should be?
Yeah,
roughly?
does he? Arch?
That's what you rolled for earlier.
Yeah, but I never got that number.
Yeah, you know that you're being price gouged, but how much do you think it's actually worth? Do we have to?
An exact circle.
What is it, like
What can we-
1,000 around ballpark? 2,000?
Aerith looks, goes like, eh. Squeak.
She kind of sounds like Arch now. Squeak.
Aerith squeaks and goes like, well, in a civilized society, I mean, this is common as fuck shit. And then you'd pay maybe 500 max.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is we're being screwed over by quite a bit.
I mean, we're not going to get
might
perfect
be,
prices
they
in
might
this
be
area.
private,
Think of the
markup.
Now we need to go
situation
back
we're
to-
in.
Look, I may not be good at bartering, but maybe we should go back and do a little bit of back and forth.
Oh my god. You may have found out my fucking plan the whole time, didn't you? I'm so
Aerith
fucking proud.
might know a few things.
I pat her head. You fucking have some brain cells in there besides knowing how to fuck machines. Proud of
She
you.
winks at you.
So proud of you.
A little bit of a derby smile.
Well,
If you sold Aerith, you could afford it anyway.
But Eric doesn't
I
want
mean-
to be a pump and dump.
you can be a pump and dump mechanic.
A pump and dump mechanic.
I mean, sell your soul for a few days, maybe get a price drop.
I mean, do you want to go to a different store and keep going with this, or do you want to try and drill this guy down?
That's my suggestion.
Honestly, like, I was like, I just wanted to play around to see if we can keep lowering the prices. Because did you tell him, like, you didn't tell him the exact number, so you can kind of keep fucking around and be like, he offered me 5,000. I thought you were to be lower. Like,
So deceive then.
yeah,
no, you don't. You just say it.
It is a bluff.
That is a bluff.
Yeah, but say it. You know.
Well,
It's not that far off from what he's offering, and
Well-
I mean, they could always call each other, but they fucking hate each other. Maybe they do.
I
it,
find.
no.
Yeah, they hate each other. We just go find a different
Well,
merch.
all right, fine. Well, I go back to him and I tell him, well, that is, there are some reasonable things in this price list of yours, but however, despite that, your competitor, the sleazy bastard, despite him actually overcharging with some of these items, but apparently with some other items, he undercharged that. His pricing seems out of whack completely. Quite frankly, and he's shockingly actually trying to go lower than that.
Okay. He looks at you somewhat quizzically and goes like, dirty Jew. Stealing customers.
shekels.
Filthy. Hey, spits on the ground.
From last I checked, it was even lower than that considerably. Like as if he was just trying to sell junk or scrap in a way. But at the same time, there was some specific components that he sold that seemed to be of the standard market variety that seemed to be in good order. It's just an irregularity I happen to have noticed.
How do you notice this? You're not a mechanic.
I'm bluffing. God damn it!
Trigger Gambrian is a door.
Okay.
Oh,
He's like, well, even a broken clock's right twice a day, I guess. And he looks at you all conspiratorial-like, and he goes like, okay, I can give it to you for half. 4,000. As low as I'll go. Like, really grandiose.
Half of 6,000 isn't 4,000.
He looks at you and goes like, what did you say?
I mean, I respect your judgment and your business acumen, but pardon me, it's just I've had a long day, and let's just say your competitors have tried to been a bit under the table underhanded with their tactics.
Okay, another just general tip here. If he's just trying to strong arm you, the last thing you should do is bitching out on him. Like, no, I mean,
I'm not bitching.
I'm sorry, I don't.
No.
I know that's not half, but just
You can hear squeaking, laughing.
Just
all
call him
over the
clever.
background.
okay.
Compliment him.
Shush.
Well, I can understand then as well if your competitors, like, if you're trying to raise that price in that way to downsize your competitors, but I mean, as I'd like to think you're still a reasonable man, and we'll follow up.
Knife right in the back.
well, seeing as I've already given you 50%, I couldn't possibly go any lower.
That's a fine deal, I interject. But maybe, I think there's one errand we need to quickly run. We'll be right back. Oh, I fucking... Make gestures at Gambrian to get the fuck out. We'll be right back. That's a really good deal, I say, with a derp smile.
All right.
All right, so after we leave the building, I want to be like, all right, you two. So that's pretty good. Now you got him what, down to 4,000 or something? Like
3,000.
We got
3,000.
no. we
Here's
got
the thing.
down to 4,000.
Now we go back to the other guy, Gambrian. You see my plan here. I know you guys think I'm a little bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. But trust me, this could work out to our benefit. Now let's go back to the other.
I roll a hit Aerith. Fuck me. I hit myself.
I pat you on the head. Oh, it's okay there, sweetie.
What does this happen? There you go. Have 100 Arch. I
Why
tried to
does
get
this
Aerith down the
happen?
fuck up because he's somehow appropriating my idea.
I'm appropriating your culture.
Dirty Aerith.
I'm just kidding. Look, Aerith is a bastard. You should know.
I know, but I fucking rolled 100. Do something with it.
Okay.
You poor
do
people
know
don't
that-
haggle much, do you?
Damn, I was gonna rape you, but if all the Arch wants
You
to do
don't
it,
really haggle in civilized countries.
But this is not a civilized country.
yeah, this is a hell.
This is a third world fucking lol's bazaar.
We gotta haggle to get the fucking actual price. We need those fucking thrones, my boys.
Why the fuck did I roll 100? That's awful.
You can't hit the Aerith.
Okay, so you're going back to the happy merchant now, are you?
No,
No,
honestly, it's
we
just,
should.
at
You
this
should
point-
play it. The rivaling.
I mean, does the first merchant? Was I in there when I was doing it? You know, it was you, Canis, doing it, right?
Yes.
So he does even know that I exist then, or he hasn't spoken to me
Yeah,
yet.
you've insulted his daughter.
You
Well, I thought that
insulted
was the workshop owner.
Yes, that's
that
the happy
is the
Jew.
person-
That is the guy.
Happy to with the
Yeah,
shackles.
you didn't talk to him. You insulted him.
I thought they were two different people. Never mind.
Well,
Hi,
so maybe Canis, we could go back and we could be like, "Hey, that filthy ginger downstairs is fucking selling it for goddamn near 3,000 crowns. Got a better deal.
Thrones.
Wink.
Not crowns.
Thrones, crowns, same thing in this hellhole."
I want to hit you, but I'm afraid I'll hit myself again.
Look, you can pat me,
No,
but you can't hit me.
here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna go back up top. We'll talk to him because he's the one that has our vehicle in his shop. We'll tell him what happened.
Sure.
We'll play it around, and then we'll give him a better deal with some sort of exchange. Like, again, besides just giving him money, we can give him some more shit parts or scrap that we got.
Oh no, no.
Or
no.
you can.
Ah,
No?
good God, silly
No.
people.
Why are we silly?
He's strong arming you, and you've called his bluff. Now you go strong arm him.
Well, I was going to say we were going to do that anyway before somehow Aerith wanted to call Gambrian back for some fucking reason.
Oh, look.
I mean, do we just wanna-
thrown under the bus as usual?
I mean, do you want to just pounce and just call him out straight up now? Like, not stop
You
sweetening it
already
up?
did call him out. You just
No,
got-
I mean, I sweetened him up. I didn't call him out outright.
What the fuck are you talking about, sweeten him up?
no.
Yeah,
you
as in
got-
I've played to his
No.
we've played to his competition. We haven't
Gabriel.
called him outright.
Gambrian, you called him out and then you immediately went pussy. Actually call him out, try to fucking force him to give you a better deal, and then maybe get it be even better with a sweeter like exchange or some shit. Try to force him
Well,
to our
It's just a matter of
compromise.
what do we have though to exchange.
Try
we
to
don't-
get him there and we'll worry about that later.
Hmm. We might be out of weapons, but I don't have that problem.
We're out of weapons.
Just go
Our weapons are stashed away. That's why we
Go
were
and
able
be
to enter this
strong,
village
Gambrian.
or town.
you called him out on the bluff. Now go and finish it.
I mean, all right, fine then. Well, the last thing though is it just a straight up call out? Like just say it shouldn't be this price, or should I just keep going with the thing?
What?
That's my response.
All right, fine. I head back to the shop upstairs and greet the man again.
Ah, filthy whore who insulted my daughter.
Wait, we went back upstairs. Why?
Well, you
What?
said to go back upstairs, didn't you?
No, we didn't.
Later.
Oh my god, pay attention.
Finish strong. Never mind. I stopped Gambrian from going upstairs. I told you to finish your discussion with the ginger. You called his bluff. Now finish him. Not under the table. Finish him though.
Hmm. Give him a little jerky jerk.
I mean, yeah, maybe that'll bring down price and get Eric to do it, man. I don't care.
Fine. Step back into the ginger shop. Well, sir, your offer, while it's certainly a generous improvement from the guy upstairs, your competitor, all your other source of many of your problems, I feel that still there's a slight discrepancy going on that's within the price. And quite frankly, it's not exactly the most negotiable of terms at the moment. And we're wondering if we can make possibly a different sort of compromise.
Okay. He looks at you and asks what you have in mind.
Well, we understand that there may be some. Perhaps we can offer you a favor and possibly possibly a leg up or an advantage in the current market you're in. As you probably already know from all that's happening, you're probably having difficulties with your competitors. So possibly we could probably tip the scales in your favor in this market. We could possibly provide some assistance.
Okay. He looks at you and rubs his very, very, very furry little cheek. Ginger fur, obviously. Horrible, disgusting shit. Looks up at you and goes like, a favor, eh? Anything, I take it.
Well, possibly, and the means that we're offering possibly to assist you in this current market and to maybe basically knock your competitors down a peg so you have a bit of a clearer advantage.
He shakes his head like, no, I'll need a guarantee. You'll do one thing for me, but you'll have to accept that one thing.
Well, what is your proposition?
No. You'll have to agree first. Can't have you running around telling people.
Well, reasonable discretion is mandatory. Very well.
Okay. He hands you a small electronic device. This is essentially what is used to seal deals between people in this area. It's a DNA reader. When you logged in with the guild, they also read your biometrics. So you place your thumb on that, and the deal's done.
I put my finger on the scanner.
Good. Okay. He gives you a requisition form, and you can just go fetch the parts.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
In return, he
What the
asks
fuck
you
did
to
you
go
agree
and
on?
destroy the shop of the Jew. And he means destroy. Kill the Jew, burn his shop.
I knew something like this.
I come back with the.
I give a small grim nod and calmly walk out of the shop.
Full Gamry inside.
Okay.
Fuck did you just agree to?
Well, he's willing to give us the parts with the only single price is that we'll have to partake in some wet work in the terms of giving his business an advantage.
And what wet work is that?
Basically, knocking out the competition upstairs.
You do realize we are renting that space upstairs, right?
Yes, but he also gave us the requisition right now for the parts.
Did you sign something?
Yes, I did.
Why did you sign something without my consent?
Because this deal was too good to pass, and we can still manipulate it in our favor. Specifically...
Why did you sign something without my consent? I reaffirm that. Again, you did not talk it over, and now let me get this straight. We're forced to murder and cleanse out a shop, declare a competition for parts that are barely worth renting said spot upstairs.
What kind of agreement did you go in with this guy? Like, what is this, sign? What did he do?
He fucking signed it with his biometrics.
Yeah, I know.
That's
But
what I mean.
my character doesn't know.
Sign onto a murder contract that can be easily proven.
Yep.
Well, that wasn't part of the contract. He just gave the parts for free, or he signed off for the purchase of the parts without asking for money.
Basically, the only thing I was fishing for is knowing what the fuck he did, so I can roll maybe on knowledge.
The biometric thing wasn't the contract for the wet work. It was just the requisition for the parts.
I see.
I'd say it's a small price to pay for, getting an advantage and a leg up and not having to pay for it.
We don't know what kind of contacts this guy upstairs have. We might get in big ass trouble.
That's why I think we should wait a little bit, get our business done in his shop, and then clear out and do our job, our assigned job.
Our job.
This is your
Our
job.
Yes, very well.
Oh, the priest speaks. I almost forgot you were fucking here.
He exists.
I poke at his big old chest.
The main thing of this matter is we have the parts for. He was willing to give us free of charge for this favor. We managed to get the other guy and use his shop, and once we have the requisition as well in advance, so we are paid in advance. We can use the shop with the parts that we requisition, and then once we're fully done with our task there, we can then complete the final disposal with discretion.
I can't imagine what could possibly go wrong.
This sounds horrible.
I hear you saying we a lot here.
There's a
I
lot
don't
of
remember
we.
us signing anything here.
I didn't sign nothing.
Fine, then if it's necessary, I'll do the dirty work. Then you guys just take the parts and get what you need done quickly.
You guys all stupid. He signed it, but he's under my he's basically my servant.
And that's
so-
probably in the papers in the guild.
Yep. So technically, yeah, I'll get blamed, which means everyone gets blamed. So
Well,
it's
then
not-
again, does anyone else know aside from the guy who assigned it?
you did sign to the guild, which we already signed.
Yes. That's not the issue though at the moment.
What is the issue?
No, it's just the matter of carrying out the dirty work.
Speaking of that, Aerith takes her bag of blood parts, wanders upstairs, sad and dejected, gets to work.
Canis, if we're ever thinking about doing this,
There's no thinking
might-
we have to.
yeah, but then we might need to bribe the guards then. Make them look the other way, you know.
Do you see any guards around here? Well, that's going to be a thing. We're going to have to.
I mean, if there's some kind of guard system, you know.
Or we could
Some hush
sneak-
money. Maybe there's someone in charge of
or we
the
can
whole
slit
area.
his, or we could I take him aside. Maybe we can, or I can go in there, take him out in the night, and then set fire to his shop.
They're mostly
That's fire to
criminals
the
in this
whole
area.
building, though. Once the other guy lives down.
Considering there's mostly criminals in this area, there is someone in charge of this area. Someone is controlling this area, and
Call
he
the
will not be
guild.
happy that we fucked something up.
See,
That's
Call the
called-
guild and report
I
it.
think you
Come
have a
clean now.
slight misconception. This area isn't full of criminals. These are perfectly law-abiding citizens. It's just that the entire society...
I thought you said everyone was
Yes,
criminal.
they're all
Perfectly
criminals,
law-abiding.
but they're operating within the laws of this place. Like I said, if you want to buy a
Yeah.
rape slave in this area, nobody's gonna lift a fucking eyebrow. So,
Okay.
their criminal law is somewhat more malleable than in normal society.
So,
Yes.
so this sort of a bit more ambiguous competition between businesses is a bit more commonplace then.
Yes, though generally speaking, they don't run into people stupid enough to sign assassination contract for 500 thrones worth of parts.
400 thrones.
That is unusual, but yes, attacks on businesses is not uncommon.
And who knows? Maybe.
Who
There's
knows
no
indeed.
maybe. He's using you, and you're gullible, and you sign things. I hope he. I'm sorry-
This
I'm
was
sorry
a
that-
We were supposed to buy this. What the fuck? Why are we killing
this
this?
was a very
Well, now we're
productive
gonna-
episode. I enjoyed this.
We could just throw Gambin under the bus.
No, because
Would
I
be
like the
nice if we
ringside,
could
yeah.
end it
technically
now at
under
11
my
hours.
command.
Yeah,
I'll be
I think
blamed.
we'll wrap it up there because you guys have some planning to do, some impromptu
I want
planning
to
to
kill
do.
myself. I want to kill myself now.
Oh my god.
I mean, Arch planned for this to happen, of course. Just knew we would be stupid
I
enough.
did. I didn't plan for this. I just saw an
You
opportunity.
did? Okay.
Ah. Well,
Wonderful.
we'll go over the stuff you can buy in the shop later, shall we? Okay.
Mm.
And here I was getting all excited to buy and do things.
Well, at least you're fixing the truck, aren't you?
Wonderful.
Speaking of fixing the truck, roll
Yeah.
intelligence. Let's see how many weeks it'll take you.
It won't take me long because fuck you. Ha
Oh, wow.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
It won't
fuck,
take long.
That's fuck you.
And that's good. The contract will be fulfilled much earlier.
Shut up, Grammar, and you're punished.
It won't take long at all. Granted, Aerith
more
is a little bit
dangling meat.
disconcerted when the happy merchant is playing a sad violin when she comes in, you know.
Oh no! I almost feel bad, but I don't. Fuck that guy.
He has a family, you know.
Yes.
Well, again,
Yes.
you insulted his daughter, saying you know.
Hold
selling
on.
slavery.
I'm gonna roll to see if I care.
You're actually
Yes,
doing
you
it
do.
this time.
Fuck, I care.
He has 12 children, he does, and 5 wives.
I'm in borderline tears. I'm in 5 wives. Wait a minute.
He wanted
Oh,
one
yeah.
more. So that's why he was looking at you.
You wanted one more. I ain't bearing that thing's offspring.
It's not a matter of you wanting to. You're gonna do it.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, we'll wrap up yet another productive episode there, I think. So, until next time, thank you everyone very much so for watching, and I'm hoping to see everyone again soon. Have a good day.